get me out of this place. Yeah, I'm a man with no answers. Yeah, man with nothing to lose. If the devil takes my soul, then God help you. Yeah, I'm a man with no answers. Yeah, man with nothing to lose. If the devil takes my soul, then darling, yeah, God help you. Yeah, I'm a man with no answers. Yeah, man with nothing to lose. If the devil takes my soul, then God help you. Yeah, I'm a man with no answers. Yeah, man with nothing to lose. If the devil takes my soul, then darling, yeah, God help you.
Coming to you from the award-winning Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge, PCA's 2024 Best of Leaf Midwest Cigar Bar, Indiana's exclusive Aladino Cigar Lounge, it's the Final Third Podcast.
Welcome back to the Final Third Podcast, presented by the Indiana Standardbred Association and in partnership with Aladino Cigar.
And I'm Alan.
And hopefully you're still listening to
computer's freezing, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Well,
Nice.
I don't know. We'll see. So far, it looks okay on my little.
Oh, good. As
iPhone.
long as it looks good to you.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll see. I don't know when it froze.
We'll find out. Yes.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, anyways.
Yeah, so today we're going to be smoking the new Blood Medicine B Positive. This is a new release this year from Crowned Heads. It's got a Nicaraguan Corojo wrapper, Ecuadorian binder, and Nicaraguan fillers. When John Huber was making this cigar, and he's made this for many, many years, but it was a lighter profile, one that was really sought after at events. He decided he wanted to make one, and in his words, a little bit meatier, a little bit more strength to it, a little bit more flavor. And I think he did a really good job with this. It's not a bomb like it's going to be. It's not a Warhead 11. It's not going to do that. It's
Is there
more of a
anything that's like the
no.
Warhead
There's not
11?
anything like
Darn.
that.
Yeah.
But it's going to be more of a medium, which actually is a good profile for this cigar.
And this is a different one than we had from the event cigar.
Yes. Yeah.
So
this is a darker, a little bit more full body,
Yeah.
but still in that medium range.
It's got a very large triple cap on it, so I put a
noticed
pretty good
that.
cut into it. Because I've had a tendency to cut everything like it's a Padron.
Yeah.
and
I
just
do that
barely
too.
take
And
the
think,
tip
oh, I
and-
need more.
Yeah,
That
then
does
all of a
have a
sudden
really big cap.
I got tar on that cigar last week.
Right.
Yeah, that happened.
I just tasted a bunch of coffee.
Did you have coffee?
I
Yes,
had
you
coffee,
did.
but
Yes.
I said it was like
I'm actually getting a bit
little
of a
bit of-
cherry note.
I could see
Yeah,
that, like cordials.
there's definitely a sweet, almost like cherry like that. There's also, it's like a marble rye bread.
That's
Maybe
interesting.
marble rye bread with a little bit of marmalade. How about
I'm
that?
going to say that from a construction, normally we don't talk much about the construction because they're
Yeah, we
all
should, though.
well-constructed
Yeah.
cigars. This one feels like it would be very tight, but the draw is completely open
Yeah.
right now. It'll be interesting to see what it's like once we light
Well,
it
and
up.
looking at the construction on this one too, I mean, it's actually very well made. Like you said, that triple cap on there, it's completely perfect, the cap. There's nothing coming apart there. The leaves themselves are coming together. You can see the veins, which that's great. You're getting more flavor with veins. But I think the construction on this one's actually really nice.
Yeah.
One of the better constructed cigars that's come out new that I've seen.
I mean, not just it. Obviously, with the label, it makes you kind of think of a McAuliffe Red.
Yeah.
But also that wrapper leaf, it's got a lot of this kind of same look to it.
Yeah.
A little bit of-
Consistent.
Yeah.
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 It's definitely got some barnyard on just the aroma.
Get a little bit of hay in there too. You know. See what kind of spices
I'm
we got on
excited
this
about
one.
this. I've been wanting to smoke this one. I know you guys, a couple of you have smoked it.
I've smoked
Alrighty.
a couple of them, and I really like it. I think it's a good addition. I don't think it's any better than the first one. I think it's just different.
yours dead.
Yeah, I forgot to gas up this morning.
Yeah. I was a little gassy this morning.
From that Pizza King.
Pizza King and 2 bottles of wine yesterday, having a
Some beer.
date day with my wife.
You had some beer too.
I did have a little bit of beer, but yeah, it was really the wine.
I had nothing.
You didn't drink it all yesterday?
No, had
Oh.
coffee and water. That was it.
I was on a margarita kick yesterday for some reason.
You were, yeah.
Ooh.
I have
Man.
no idea why.
Going
but
for
they
the
were all
sweetness.
tasting great. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
going for the sweetness.
So the retrohale on this thing, it's got some spice. It's not like a bright red. I mean, it might be a little bit of red pepper, but I'm thinking it's more white pepper. It's a little bit brighter pepper on there, but it's also you can also taste the depth in it even through the retrohale.
So it's got that fruity note is held through the retro. It's definitely a more fruity pepper
Yeah.
than just like a
Yeah,
black.
maybe like a crushed habanero. Not with the heat, but with the flavor.
Yes, I totally agree.
Yeah, that's a good call. The
Yeah.
sweetness
It's
there.
pretty spicy though.
It is spicy.
It is.
Yeah.
It's got a good spice to it.
Because ever since Will
Especially
taught me how to
first
retrohale, like I said, it
Yeah.
got me and stuff. As I'm learning now to how to retrohale.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
don't do it wrong.
Wow, that
No,
is.
it was
Yeah.
spicy.
So there's a little bit of. I don't think it's cedar, but there is a slight woody note in there.
I was almost thinking cedar though.
Were you?
I mean,
I
not
didn't-
like red cedar, but more like a Spanish cedar.
Yeah,
from
I would
from
buy the
humidor
Spanish cedar. Yep.
I like it.
That's
It's
good.
really good. I think it's going to go well with this whiskey we're going to drink now too.
So let's
Yeah.
talk
So let's
about
talk about that.
this.
So we've got 3 releases of our Larceny Barrel Proof. The first one we're going to start with is last year's B524. So again, B is the second release of the year, 5 is May, 24 is the year. So we're going to do this one first, then we're going to be getting into the A125, which is January of this year, and then the B525, which is May of this year.
And we have not seen the C925 anywhere.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure it's got to be coming out. Honestly, that's what I thought I got
It
on my
should be
last
by-
order.
End of this month or October.
I
first
thought
week
I
of
was supposed to
October.
get that this shipment.
Yeah.
And apparently they sent me more of this other one. So
Yeah, so
that's okay. It's
I
good
think it was
stuff.
2 or 3 weeks ago we did the B525 Elijah Craig.
Yes.
And so this Larceny, if you didn't know, this is the weeded mash.
Yep.
So a little bit different, but 68,
Yeah, and that's
20,
the thing too.
12.
I think we all kind of. Well, I'm not going to speak for you guys, but I personally am not a huge fan of the regular Larceny. I think it's too
No.
low proof
The
for,
small
for the
batch.
leader.
Small batch,
Yeah.
Totally
Yeah.
agree.
But we've been talking about this. The releases of the barrel proof have been just bangers lately. Last 3 years really.
I've been drinking a lot of this.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Like I drink out the horse track.
Well, it's sad because
Yeah.
when we
Yeah.
went there on Friday, they were out. So I was drinking.
They've been out for
Whiskey
like
Acres
6
and-
weeks now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been hammering on Gene and everybody over there. Guys, you got to get
Yeah.
that Larceny Barrel Proof.
Don't
back.
you love it? We hammer on the IT guy to fix the bar.
Exactly. Yeah.
Thanks, Gene.
We
Got
always
some-
appreciate
he's
you,
got stroke
Gene.
over there. He's got some stroke.
Oh yeah, he does. Yes.
But as an IT guy, he does have control of like where machines are. We might
That's
be
true.
getting a.
I did, yeah. We asked
Yeah.
because like there was so much happening on Friday night. Bunch of big races,
was
many
busy.
more people there. It was busier.
Very, very
Oh,
busy.
good.
So a couple of I should have brought the fridge. Dang.
Well, if I'd have known
yeah.
ahead of time, I would have had a booth set
Well,
up there last night.
he has my fridge.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you saw the
Yeah.
mini fridge.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
We're doing a giveaway.
Yes.
Oh, there you
So
go.
sweet. But anyway, so we were talking to Gene. We were like, why don't we just put a machine in between the two suites? Just like face it towards us. It's like, let's get a kiosk right here. Because some of the things like you have to do in the kiosk. So he said, I can see what I can do.
It's much easier to do in the kiosk in a lot of cases.
It is.
Yes.
A lot of like the wheel bets and stuff are easier to do
Yeah.
on there because it's more intuitive than.
So yeah,
twin
right behind
spires.
the chair that you normally sit in, Rob.
We're gonna
with
try to
that,
get a
that
kiosk.
lower. We're gonna try and get a kiosk in there.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
that'd be great.
some of the other suites, like I said, I didn't know. The other suites have
Well, the lower,
kiosks.
the lower boxes.
lower
have
ones
them.
do,
Lower ones, yeah.
Yeah, right behind them.
And
So
They probably never needed them up there. That's why, because it's right outside there. But why
And they're
not?
a bunch
right?
of nobodies. I mean,
Why can't we
come
just
on.
get a permanent sign that that's our suite? I mean,
Yeah. Well, I do have a sign now that we can hang from now
all
on.
right,
So
good.
hell yeah.
I just have to get up to the rail to hang it.
So there were some big races there on Friday. Really high purses, up in the 3s, lower 2s. Didn't win too much on the races, maybe like $28. Went down to the casino with Mr. Moneybags over here, and I took $20. I turned it into $1,
Nice.
and then I turned that into 110.
There
So
you go.
ended
From
up
a
with
dollar.
110.
From a dollar, he got
walking
down to
away.
a dollar.
That's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
That's ridiculous.
And then Alan looks over at me and was like, I'm up $1,300. I'm like, well, that's it. I'm leaving. I'm up 5,000%.
And yeah, you guys
so-
walked off and you missed like one of the best races
I
of the
know.
night.
Everybody
Yeah.
saw it. You guys came back and it's like, oh my gosh, it was the best race of the night and stuff.
Dexter Dunn, who is
Jeez, he had a night.
He's the best driver in North America right now,
That's insane. He's doing
statistically. And he was there, and he actually had a horse that was like, I don't know, 15-1 on the morning line, and I think he ended at 17-1, and he got second, and he would have
Yeah.
got first, but he got pinched. He got pinched on the inside rail. So, yep.
Dang.
Okay.
Yep, it was a good race.
Whiskey. Think about
All right,
this.
give me your nose.
Dude, nose. The first taste of it is just like a big bomb of apricot to me. I mean, I don't remember it being that strong of an apricot note to me.
I was trying to figure out what fruit it was.
And it could be
was
maybe a different one. That's what
But
I
that's-
think I'm
yes.
getting.
I could see some fruit on the high nose.
The
to me,
nose?
like you have those little dried apricots.
Yeah.
Stuff that you get.
Yeah.
Yes. Thinking about it now, it's like it's snacking on those.
I'm smelling a lot of the wheat, honestly. A little bit of kind of a honey,
Yeah, this
honey
was
wheat,
the.
maybe.
This one was which? This is the
This is the
B524.
Yeah,
24, yeah.
B524.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like this, and I think if I remember correctly, was a little bit more wheat forward.
Yeah.
But the proof, being at barrel proof, sustains it and doesn't make it seem as soft as it
Yeah.
could be when
Or
you water it
cloyingly
down.
drying kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't do that. Yeah.
No,
What
it's
what
totally
is the proof
mouth-watering.
on it because
I think they're all about 120. like
I'll
right
read
there
that
in
off. I don't remember because
Yeah.
they're all just a little bit different.
Maybe 117 to 122.
This
me-
one is one. Oh, shoot.
on the nose, it doesn't smell like a high
You
proof.
turn it
even
all
though
the
it's
way
not.
around.
125 proof.
125. Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
It doesn't smell or taste to me that
Like
high.
125?
Not,
No,
not even
not at
close.
all.
That's the reason why I was,
No.
I was curious.
Yeah, it is 125. Okay.
I think the wheat tames down a little bit of that heat.
Yes.
It does.
With this one being a little more prevalent on the front.
Are you getting the fruit on the?
I do get
flavor?
fruit on the palate. To me, like, it's great. Retro your cigar and then take a drink.
Yeah.
You said those dried apricots made me think of those chili mango slices.
That
So,
might
like-
that might even be as
Like
close.
the
Yeah.
tahine dusted
Yeah.
mangoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Great
good call 'cause
spice,
you're getting some
great
spice.
fruit, little sweet, little bit of tartness on there. It's pretty good.
This is
It is mouth-watering though. This has a very tannic finish.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I
I
really
just
like
have been
this.
so impressed. And having just not been much of a weeder guy, I mean, some of the original big weeders like the Bernheims and
Yeah.
just not up my alley at all. But this Larceny Barrel Proof stuff, I don't think I've had a bad one.
It's
I
been a
think the
long
very
time.
first release, maybe batch number 1, I think everybody kind of agreed, oh, that wasn't real great. And then all of a sudden the second batch came out. Because what did they start in 23?
I think so,
I think
yeah.
it was 23.
20?
So when-
yeah, so
okay.
A123 would be batch 1.
C920. I was, after the whole Elijah Craig debacle, we were expecting this one to suck as well, but different mash bills. So that
C923
C923 Larceny was
Pretty special.
fantastic. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that might have been the first bottle that Harris got was the C923.
I think it
And we
was.
might be
we
right,
killed
yeah.
that one in like a weekend.
And that was the debacle was the Elijah Craig C923 thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they did 2 releases. One of them sucked, and then
Yeah. For those that don't know, Larceny, Elijah Craig, both Heaven Hill products.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why you have the similarity, and they're just 2 different mash bills.
Yep. Exactly.
Obviously,
So
you guys
good.
are a lot more experienced in the bourbons and whiskeys than I am, but I would say this from if someone wants that's starting out and stuff and just wants a good one, this is fantastic.
Weeders
for
are
me,
always good for beginners.
Yes.
It's
This is
like
tough too, though.
always.
That's a good thought, but I do think this is a tough one to introduce because it is so much more approachable than other high proof things.
Yeah.
like
that is true.
You
this.
could get
I
into
feel
trouble
like,
fast.
Yeah, I feel like this one could almost ruin you to where like you try something else that's 125 proof, and you're like, oh my god, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Like,
That is true. Yeah.
so
I
like,
think the
it
other
kind of
thing-
goes either way.
I think the other thing too is for someone new, I don't know if I think this would feel hot to them.
It could.
It
I mean,
would,
to
but it
us,
wouldn't
it's like it's
feel-
not too bad. Second, third sip, it starts winding down a little bit. But
Yeah.
for someone new, like, oh my god, first sip, they might just be turned off on it.
They're going to think
But-
it's hot, but I don't think that they're going to think it's 125 hot.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah, I think they'd probably taste like
it's back to that world where, oh my god, it's 100 proof. That's hot.
yeah,
it's
you
that
could
kind
do
of feeling,
100.
yeah.
You could do the Heaven Hill bottled and bond,
Right.
and I would say that it's probably about even heat with this
Yes.
Yeah.
from an ethanol perspective.
If you're maybe a first year teacher and you're having a bad week and you just really just want to get hammered
Just
and
fill
stuff,
up your coffee cup.
Yeah,
This is your
right
winner.
here. This is it. Yes.
Man,
That's good.
poor Alan. Our little professional.
You only
banquet
got
over
like
here.
5 days left, right?
Six official
Working days.
working days left.
10 days left. He works one of those.
Pretty much.
This
Close.
this cigar might be the easiest retrohale I've ever had.
Yeah.
With still maintaining an awesome spice level.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. It's like,
that
some
was
of those
spicy.
ones you really gotta kind of push it out. This one here
Yeah.
is super easy and smooth, but it still has spice.
Like
This-
I
There's a
don't.
lot of spice to this
There
for
is.
me for the retro hell.
Oh, there is a lot
Stuff
for us too.
for-
Yeah.
yes.
Well,
Yep.
I'm not a dragon smoke out the nose retrohale, right? I mean, most of the time you won't even see the smoke come out of my nose because I retrohale very small amounts because
Yep.
it's aggressive, right?
Yep.
And I smoke quite a bit, but it's just still I just get a little bit for the flavor, and I
Yeah.
only do it once every 4 or 5 puffs. I know you're pretty much on almost every time.
Sometimes it just depends on the cigar.
There you go.
And depends on if I'm thinking about it.
Right. And
This
I've
is-
found myself not like doing it without thinking about
Yeah,
it.
I know.
Yeah, which
Is that what usually happens now? It's like the more that you do retro hell, the more it just becomes your natural
Kinda.
puff.
You just fall
Yeah.
into a
Fall
habit.
into a habit.
yeah.
I mean, it's honestly a lot of people, and a lot of people. Some people will say, once every 5 or 10 puffs. then you'll get the flavor kind of reigniting your olfactory senses. But I get into a habit where I'm like every single one, or I get into a habit where I don't even retrohale at all on a cigar. I'm like, God dang, I totally missed out on that. That's the thing. It's like drinking anything. When you forget, when you're not thinking about it, you're sitting around having a conversation. It's not part of the game anymore. So,
But it's good that you can do that. You know, we talked, I think, a little bit last week about just when you go to the bar and like you feel like you're always working. Maybe it was 2 weeks ago when Breeden was last on. I can't remember if it was with him or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just because
We sat at the table. We're talking about tasting.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
Will is like all the time, right? And he just can't hardly even drink whiskey without going through that thought process.
yeah.
And just being able to go and sit and have a pour. You're right, it was with Will, because I remember him talking about that. It's like you can't even pour him a blind because then he's trying to figure out what it is.
Right.
I mean, I guess that goes along with his certification in a sense that he's been doing it for so long.
Exactly.
It's now
He's in the
part of his-
business,
yes,
right?
he's
I
in the
mean,
business.
it's a different mindset,
He's a
but
trained assassin.
I kind of like, Rob, that you do this. You're in the business,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
You're a frontline seller with this stuff, but you can still sit down and just have a cigar, and you might go, "Dang it, I forgot to retro." Oh well, it was a good cigar.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't
Yep,
have to
yep.
think about it.
Exactly. Yeah. That happened down in Fort Walton Beach. We're just down there. I'll give a shout out now. Leaf and Lager down there.
Leaf and Lager.
Shannon killed it for us. She's awesome. Go into Leaf and Lager. They don't have liquor, but they have beer and wine, and they had craft beer, which is kind of cool. They had pretty good selection there, but they're actually getting ready to change over one of the rooms into a full humidor. So they're gonna have a big humidor there too. So that will be the place to go to get cigars here once they get that new humidor done.
Is that Fort
But-
Walton Beach?
It is. It's just north of there. I
Okay.
can't remember exactly where, but it's in that general area.
Fort Walton's not huge. So.
It's not huge. Yeah, it's just on the northern tier of that little inlet there.
What was the one that we went to in Orange Beach?
Sure Thing.
Sure thing.
I think their other location was in Fort
Leaf
Walton.
and
No,
and
it's between Destin and Pensacola.
Okay.
The other one, yeah. We didn't get
So
over that
opposite
far.
end. Yeah, okay.
Wait a sec. Between Destin and Pensacola.
I'm sorry, between Destin and
Panama
Panama
City.
City.
Panama, that's what it was.
Because between Destin and Pensacola
Is
Fort Walton.
Yeah. We did go to
Maps are harsh.
Harbor, which we've
Nice. Yeah,
been there
Harbor's a
before.
great fucking place. There's my one.
They did seem to have a little less on the TAA cigars than they had before. Last time I was
Oh,
there, so
really?
maybe people are buying them up now, which is good.
So when do those for the TAA ones? Is that an annual thing? Like to get
It's
those, or
supposed
is
to
it
be,
like,
but some people do it every 3 years or 2 years.
Wow,
I mean,
really?
it's just
Okay.
not really any rhyme or reason anymore on it. I would like to
Those
become
are
a
great.
shop one of
Yeah.
these days, but I think it's like 10 years in business and all that stuff. So
Well, get
we'll
there
see.
one day.
We'll get there.
Is that Murcielago TAA was?
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
get some of those here, which I don't know if I was supposed to say that or not, but I did get some of those here, and those were great.
Those were great. Yeah.
That was actually probably my favorite ones we've gotten from the TA.
Well, they will
releases.
ship too. So if we
They
come
do.
across some TA stuff that
Yep.
he said they will ship. So
They still had a
you can
bunch of the
order on their website.
Chicakas in there.
Chicago.
I liked it.
I wasn't a fan.
I liked it. It
was
just
okay.
wasn't anything special. Like,
Yeah.
It was the name Chicago that made me want to smoke it.
Me too. Same thing. I wanted, and honestly, being Espinosa, I wanted to try it. And I'd smoked it before. I'm like, I didn't like it before. I'm gonna give it another shot. I took a few puffs. I'm like, all right, here, Lisa, you can finish this one. I went in and got me I think I got a Placencia or something. So
Yeah.
Was it the cock part?
Chicago.
Chicago.
what's your favorite city? Bangkok.
This is a good cigar.
Man,
I love that
I've
cigar.
never had this. I didn't even know you guys had this even on the shelf.
I'll tell you, man. I
dude.
think
Yeah.
we're on a verge, and I'm really hoping this happens because again, we all love Jake Sanders. I think that Crown
Shut up.
Heads is on a trajectory to make a comeback.
Good.
We got the Caratoba and the Broadway on the way. They should be here first of the week. I'm going to do another cool sampler pack, which is going to have the last 3 years of Las Calaveras, and more than likely a Broadway and a Caratoba. So you're going to get 3 brand new cigars plus 2 well-aged cigars in
That'd
that
be
pack.
sweet.
So it's going to be a great sampler pack. Get you a chance to try the Crown Heads lining in and see how that's going because, I want to see Jake succeed and I want to see the
Yeah.
Crown Heads succeed.
If you haven't
So
tried it, there's a lot of good crown heads out there.
there are.
Like a lot.
Well, and they just recently went through a complete rebranding. They didn't change their cigars, but, if you ever look through their baiting, and they'll say the same thing, they're kind of boring. A lot of their stuff just looks like it was haphazardly put on there. The Mill DSM, everyone knows about. Now you've got like 13 releases that all look the same.
Yeah,
So
it's really hard to
they're
differentiate.
doing a good
those.
job now of rebranding with the crowned heads, CH, and then the crown and all that stuff on them. So all the labels will look the same all the way across the line. And then you'll be able to actually see the differences in the boxes, but they're all going to be very uniform. So they're going to sit on the shelf better and actually stand out more.
Nice.
I think that's going to help people get their eyes back on the brand.
Yeah.
Under
Unfortunately, we still one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
The band on this reminds me of your logo, Final Third. Same, like the same writing.
This one,
Yeah,
yeah.
kinda
There's a little
does have
picture.
that.
Yeah,
There's
yep.
a little picture at the bottom there. Looks, it's not your face.
That's
Like,
good. I
I'm
didn't
blind as a
know about
bat,
that.
so I can't even tell what it is anymore.
It's a medicine man.
Okay.
External use only.
Yes. Don't shove this.
Where the sun don't
This is
shine.
not the Clinton
Yes.
cigars.
If somebody says blow it out your ass, don't use this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Don't
use it.
do it. Don't do it.
So it's Sunday. Breeden's in South Carolina.
That guy lives a
Honey's
life.
in Nashville
Yep.
with Liesel. Family vacation.
Yeah, family vacation in Nashville. They already got
Yeah.
pictures posting up on Broadway from last
Yeah,
night.
good for them.
I mean, they just
Yeah.
got there. It was like,
Yeah, it looks fun.
First night.
I was gonna say, Nashville, you out
first.
first night, you could ruin your entire 5-day vacation. In,
That's usually
in
how it
like
goes.
the first 5 hours.
Get lost on Broadway for 6 or 7 hours. And
The good thing about
Just watch out for Liesel to just disappear and go to the mellow mushroom.
yeah.
Yeah,
I know, just
like the
talking to
mellow
them, they're going to
mushroom.
do a lot of off-Broadway stuff as well and stuff. So there's because there's a lot of acts outside. And
You
stuff.
ever
One of
try
my-
and spend 5 days on Broadway in
Oh,
Nashville? You
it's-
die.
You can't. You can't.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
could
way.
do it.
So Lisa did just, she's listening obviously live now too. She wanted me to remind her, I couldn't remember their names, but when we were down there at Leaf and Lager, the owners are Todd and Lisa. Actually, Todd is a barber and he has a barber shop in the same plaza there. So he's like a
Nice.
high-end
Dude.
barber. So he's got all that going on.
That's great.
They're actually remodeling right now, so we didn't get to actually meet him, but they're actually they're right there, the owners. But then the group that was there, they're going to be listening to the show hopefully this week, is Kevin, Paul, and Jennifer.
Shout out to you guys.
They were really cool. We got to sit there and hang out and chat with them,
Yeah.
and just a really cool little vibe right there. So
Sweet. That's great.
thanks for welcoming us in, guys. It was a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
Leaf and Lager.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you're
I always
listening,
love
thank you.
all of us when we go on the road, no matter where it's work or whatever. We
Yeah.
always try to find local shops around
Yeah.
to go visit. So
Yeah,
Man.
if
absolutely.
you're listening and you know, think we should visit your place, let us know where you're at. And
Road trip.
We'll try.
Please do,
and-
yeah.
Yeah. If one of us happens to be around, I mean, Breen, I think travels more than any of us.
Yeah,
He's much more kind of the entire eastern half of the U.S.
yeah. That's the thing too, is like usually I'm sure you guys are like I am. Whenever I'm going someplace, I'm going on Google and I'm checking up cigar shops, cigar
Always.
lounges, all that stuff. And unfortunately, a couple of jerks giving a false review can screw up your rating, and all of a sudden you see one that's a 4.9, you're like, I'll go there. That other one's 4.8. I'll go to the 4.9. 4.8 may be better. So I'd rather get someone's actual opinion that goes there as a customer. So if you guys do know, please let us know, because we'd rather do that than just randomly.
Or you
pick
could
from
do what we
Google.
do and go to the one that has a 1-star because the guy's an asshole. So
Right. And then
live
you
in
find
our
out that
world.
it's the best place in the
if
world.
you're a longtime
Yeah.
listener, you know the story of the wine shop in California.
yeah.
So
See, I'm getting ready. Obviously, when my teaching days come to an end here in 2 weeks, I'm going to take some road trips there. So
There you go.
If you can find a cigar shop next to a casino, that would be heaven
There you go.
for me.
Creekside.
Yes.
Is it Creekside? Isn't there a casino? No.
it's
I'm thinking
opposite end.
No, I'm
but-
thinking of Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus,
Yeah.
Columbus is where Jeremy's,
Jeremy's,
McAuliffe,
yes.
So I went there, and you got the casino right across the street from there. So
Yeah, that's right.
We got to make a trip to Columbus.
Yes,
So
we do.
We should go watch a hockey game.
I would love to. That'd be great.
Penguins,
fun.
Penguins, and
The Penguins and the Buffalo Sabres.
Ooh.
Yay.
I
No.
could probably get some tickets to the Preds.
Really?
Yeah.
How's that?
I know the guy that does their productions.
I know a guy.
I know
know
a
a
guy
guy.
who
I
knows a
like
guy
that.
that knows a guy.
That would be
Love
awesome. That
watching
place is
games
great.
down there. Bridgestone Arena is amazing.
It's amazing.
I've never been.
it's a
And
great
that crowd,
place.
I mean,
They're awesome people.
look, we had so much fun when we went to see the Avalanche, and that was such a disappointing end in the last 30 seconds.
Disappointing and
Ridiculous.
historic all in one. God dang
Yeah,
it.
record setting.
We like to set records.
Yeah, but that crowd, I mean, they stuck it out till the end.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like maybe the place was about to empty out, and then they hit that goal, and I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely bonkers.
But like you said, though, the fan base they're super nice people.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
team
Super nice. I mean, they're-
sucks right now though. They're not that.
They've
they're not
been
as good.
struggling,
Yeah,
man. They've
struggled.
struggled.
Yeah.
You never know. It's a new season. Last night was the first preseason game. I don't know what happened, but today the
There's
Avs
like
play the
14
first
today.
preseason. Yeah, there's a lot today.
You're so in heaven right
How'd you
now.
know?
I'm
Janelle
ready.
says she's in for the Preds.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
today, busy day in sports. 15 MLB, 14 NFL, 15 NHL, and 2 WNBA games today.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So didn't
Finally,
include
we're
soccer
into
'cause
sports.
Finally.
who cares
Like
about soccer?
full on into sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
great.
it's. I'm not a big baseball guy, but usually postseason is a little
Right.
bit different. Anything postseason
Once you hit
is
October,
different. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have, I tend to probably watch more innings during the postseason than I do over a 5-year period of regular season.
Those people that don't watch hockey at all during the regular season,
Oh,
and
it's-
they don't miss a game in the postseason.
Right.
They're like, I don't really watch any regular season, but I'm always going to watch the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've probably have seen as almost every major sporting event out there live, and I will tell you, hands down, hockey live is the best.
Yeah.
Is the best thing to go to because
Yeah.
it's nonstop action. You don't have the long timeouts, things like that. So
Yep.
I think it's the best.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can yell
totally
at the
agree.
players.
You can
And
yell at
that's
the players.
actually just why we're early this morning. Why we started at
that?
11, because today is the Indy Fuel open house.
Woohoo!
3 o'clock to 5:30. It is open.
Yeah.
Like
to the
completely
public.
open to the
Yep.
public. So
Yep.
anybody that wants to go can go. There is a couple extra things for season ticket holders, but looking forward to this
Handshake.
year. It's going to be interesting. So I don't think that they had signed this guy before our show last week, had they?
Matt
The slasher?
It was this week, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was this week.
So
The hash slinging slasher.
yeah. So did you hear about? Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that, and I've been reading up on it a little bit. What's his name again?
Matt Petgrove.
Petgrove. That's it. Yeah.
Petgrave.
So I read up a lot because a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, what a dirty player! He's horrible." And then I started digging deep into it. And it's like, it almost seemed like it was just a fluke play.
Yeah.
Now, is he a dirty player? I have no idea. He could be.
He's a good
But
player, from what I
hurt,
understand.
what really hit him was he actually put a player out, and the player died.
Yeah.
And so he was either on suspension or whatever for a while, and they lifted the suspension. I think they
was about 2
determined
years.
it wasn't his fault.
They did. Yeah. They
Yeah.
dismissed any pending charges of any type.
Now, I don't know enough to know if this guy's a total jerk and we should just say, ban the guy or not. But, I'm all for giving him a chance if he actually was deemed not guilty. But I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
I'm
Everyone's going
sure-
to have their opinion.
I'm sure any sporting organization board was going to look at it and from an objective point of view and stuff. If they say, hey, look, I mean, this was a total accident, it's a fluke accident. Obviously, there's a tragedy, someone died, but it's not his fault. Then,
Yeah.
accept.
But again, I did not
yeah.
see it. I did not see anything going up to that or anything. He could have been just an absolute jerk that everyone hated. I don't know.
Yeah.
But maybe we need to do a deeper dive to find out that. But
look, there's a lot of people that are concerned about some of the ownership actions from the Indy Fuel.
yeah,
And that's fair. You're a sports team, right? Everybody is a fan. Fan is short for fanatic, right? So you're going to have those discussions. I'm in a wait and see. They traded away Hausinger,
Yep.
Kim Hausinger, and there was a lot of negative reaction to that. He came out and posted on social media that he was extremely disappointed, that he loves Indy and he wanted to stay here, that when he got put back down from the AHL, that he requested to come back to Indianapolis. We've had a big change in the team, and I, for one, am willing to wait and see. Go out, support the guys. The players have no control over any of this.
No.
Right? It's ownership decisions, and signing Matt, getting rid of Cam. A lot of people really upset, but we'll see how the season goes. Right? If they come out and they start kicking butt, I'm pretty sure, as normally happens, people love winners.
Yep.
And they'll come flooding into the rink. So,
Winning covers
Love to win.
everything.
Yeah. Yeah, it really, really does. So I'm excited to have hockey going. I'm excited to have Indy Fuel hockey going. The open house is going to be awesome today. We'll just wait and see how the season progresses.
This cigar is so
Hey, I got a hockey
complex.
record. I took my skate off and tried to stab somebody.
Thanks, Happy Game One.
I got a record for that. I'm the only guy
record.
who did
I'm
that.
the only guy who did that.
Except for the guy in the EC8. Never mind.
Like this has gone back from peppery to earthy to peppery to like every other puff. It's changing for me. I don't know why.
It's good transitions.
It
And
is.
after
Good
a nice
transitions.
big sip of the whiskey, the retrohale starts off. You're like, oh, it mild out, and then all of a sudden it's just like, whoa,
Yeah.
water's. I start watering.
What's
It's
yours
really
taste
good.
like?
What whiskey?
Well, we can jump into the second one.
Yeah, we're
Say,
gonna move on
obviously,
to
I
the
really like
to the next
Larceny's.
bottle. We'll run a commercial here.
In Indiana, we grow it. And when it comes to harness racing, the Indiana program has grown to become one of North America's very best. Breed development and the ISA have been there every step of the way by overseeing and promoting the Indiana sired racing, breeding, and stakes programs at every level. We're working to ensure a right future for all of us.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you to the Indiana Standardbred Association.
Yeah.
Also, thank you to Harrah's Hoosier Park and Casino. Live Standardbred racing every Tuesday through Saturday, starting at 5:30. We had a great time both Tuesday and Friday last week there. Also at Harrah's Hoosier Park and Casino. Slot machines. You'll find Alan.
The loosest slots in the nation.
Hey, I will say they are a lot
They
looser.
are
than-
looser for Alan, that's for sure.
For
They-
everybody,
they
yeah.
love
For him, for sure, yeah.
Alan comes home with a rent payment.
Yeah,
Pretty
like
much.
every week.
I think what we need to do is what we did was
I guess
go
I
in
need to
between
catch up.
races and stuff because that's what I was winning, just going in between races. And like I said, brought your sorry ass down.
Yeah.
You won.
Yeah. So I won that $110 on that in the high limit room off 2 spins.
Yes.
So I put
Yeah.
a 20 in, 1 spin, or I put my ticket in, do 1 spin, and then hit it for $60. I was like, cash
Cash
that
out.
out.
Dude,
Put in a 20 there, and then
$50.
$50. Cash out.
the high
110
limit
there.
room, it will
It
makes your
drain you
makes your
or
night
win you.
it
Yes.
makes your night real fast. You're like, I want to go to the casino for about 6.5 minutes. Just go to the high limit
That's
room.
it, yeah.
Yeah, you can be like, I walk in with $200 because I did that once. I walked in with $200. I put a couple spins on the dollar machine.
3
and
minutes
I'm like,
later,
well, I
I
was
have
like,
no money.
Yeah, I was going. It was when sports betting first happened, and it was they had the, they have the sports book up there, and so I was waiting on a buddy of mine to come up, and I was going to put my first sports bet in. So this was a number of years ago, and I'm like, man, I only need like $5 for this bet. They're going to be here in like 10 minutes. I'll just go to the high limit room. I won $2,000.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just I did like 4 spins, $2,000. I had to do the whole tax forms and everything. Yeah,
The
Dang
high
it.
the high
Darn
limit
it.
room is just like your honeymoon night, about 6.5 minutes of excitement, and then
Look at him over there bragging.
hey, 5 minutes is get my pants off.
That's
so.
true. That's true. Another minute's talking her into it, right?
and there's,
We're married. We're legally married now.
I'm tired. I got a headache.
Janelle loves you, Mike, for your cash out.
Shout out, Janelle.
That's how she always is. So
Yeah,
I'm like, I won at a horse race. I got like $12. She's like, cash out, come home.
Not with the horse
Hey,
races,
that
though.
is I would say for
Yeah, not with
that
the-
is discipline right
Yeah.
there. And like he did say,
I knew better.
He did say when we were walking, it's like don't take me down here. So
Yeah, I'll
it's
lose.
Like,
I'll lose everything.
it's like yeah.
Okay.
I swear to God.
A125.
A125.
Oh,
Let's
man.
get into this one.
So there's definitely like no grain note on the nose with this to me.
There's a funk to it.
It's stronger
This
smell.
one, in a cigar term, this is earthy, which I don't normally get in the Larceny's. I don't remember this as being earthy, but maybe it's from the cigar.
A125. Yeah, this is different nose, less fruit,
Way
less
fruit.
sweetness.
Yeah.
Still really approachable.
What's cool about
doesn't drink
doing
to, like,
these first
125.
two so far is they are the same mash bill, similar age, and they're literally night and day difference. It's pretty cool to try these side by side.
It
Is there
brings
more
out
heavy barrel on this? Much
This is
more.
a lot more barrel. Yeah,
much
almost
more
too
oak.
much barrel. But
It's border.
It is.
what you get.
Yeah.
Well, for me, like I can't get past. There's a stronger ethanol than the first one.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Which I know you don't drink as much
as
of
much.
the high proof.
Yes, the high
Yeah,
proof
yeah.
ones and stuff. This one, like when I smell it, it's like, whew,
Kinda
it's
gets
strong. Yeah, it gets to me.
So, I don't know if you are aware of this or not, but you can start with the glass a few inches away from your nose, like as much as 6, and kind of come in slowly.
Hello.
Yes.
How are
but,
you?
But what you're going to get, we've talked about this a few times. The higher notes, the fruity notes, the floral notes, things like that. As Jackie told us, they have a lighter molecular weight, and so they float out of the glass further. The heavier notes, the oak, the caramels, the vanillas, some of those things, they tend to sit down in the glass. So when you're smelling and you're going from far away and then getting closer, you're going to get the variances of the high notes to the mid notes to the low notes.
Yeah.
Man,
And this is the reason why we talk about pairings, because now the retrohale in this cigar has gotten way back into black pepper spice, strong spice,
Immediate, massive black pepper.
where it was
So-
kind of fading a little bit in the first.
It was.
I'm having
is
a
nice.
I'm
It's
having
back.
a Scott oatmeal moment here.
Oh,
so it's okay
nice.
to tell me I'm wrong. It's not oatmeal. That's not what I'm getting.
right.
Between the two, I'm getting like a fresh picked mint,
Mint
Oh,
Yeah.
mint. Huh.
like fresh
on the
fresh
nose or on the palate.
palate.
Okay.
Between I take a sip,
Is it the finish?
yeah,
Yeah.
it hits me like
As soon
Oh,
as
yeah.
you said it, I
like you
immediately
lick
was
the
like,
dirt off of a piece of. I know it sounds weird. You lick the dirt off a piece of fresh picked like spearmint.
It's somewhere between spearmint and wintergreen.
Yeah, but it's weird. Like it's the plant mint, not like
Yeah.
cream de menthe or
right. It's not
Yeah,
liquid
actually,
or
that's a
Yeah.
really good call.
It's so weird.
It's
'Cause
not a bad
you
call
said
like oatmeal.
earthy.
It's a good call.
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
earthy. Well, when I thought about it, I was like, this is gonna sound really dumb, but man, yeah, I don't know. That's interesting.
It does have
It's
some
very
weight to it,
very
yeah.
earthy. Goes great with this cigar. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I'd almost just
stays
call
back
it a.
here.
Yeah, it just finishes clean. I think that's where that kind
And
of
that's-
mint note comes from. Is
Yeah.
just that
cleansing a little
clean-
bit. Yeah.
And I feel like this cigar has a clean note to it. There's got to be something that's better descriptor than clean. I don't really like that because it doesn't. Like, it kind of gets the point across, but it's not an actual flavor.
Okay, Google.
Yeah, you're gonna find some synonyms for.
I am, but I also don't
Well,
have
I
an
mean-
Android, so.
Are you talking clean, kind of like the Toscanos, how it kind of refreshes the palate clean? Or are you talking about just the note as being kind of a clean note?
I think it's a clean note.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
not a palate refresher. I think that there is something that is. There's probably a flavor that is out there, but I just can't name it.
Okay.
Right?
I
Something.
guess that's what we got to think about now, right?
yeah,
Crisp cigar.
yeah, yeah. It's something a bit-
Refined. Elegant.
Yeah, but what
What note?
What flavors would denote? Like what I could probably think of like some
Balanced.
fruits. Like isn't dragon fruit? If I remember, dragon fruit it's not overly sweet or
God, it's
or
been
like
so
a
long since I've
non-sweet green melon, like a
Honeydew.
honeydew. Thank
Yeah.
you. But a honeydew that's a little bit underripe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I'll tell
Yeah.
you, the cigar,
Citrusy cleansing?
just smoking the cigar, the flavors I'm getting on the palate now are a lot of that dark bread, like a marble rye or a straight rye that's toasted. I'm getting that kind of a
There's a
toasty note.
yes.
Yeah. Really nice, actually. And it is pairing nicely with a weeder for sure.
Yeah. This has definitely jumped into my repertoire.
Yeah.
My
Hitting you
I said,
nicely?
I
Yeah.
like this a lot.
Okay, I'm
We're
like
educating
halfway
Alex.
through, and the pepper just blasted.
It started
me.
hitting me just now too.
Wow.
Like I said,
Yep.
it started off peppery, earthy, and then a couple puffs. I was like, whoa, it's back to peppery.
You're exactly right on the rye.
Yeah.
Holy, it
Yeah.
took like almost 10 seconds after that retro, and when the retro spice, it still got my eyes just a little bit, but as it died out, it was all bread.
Okay, have you ever been
100%.
to Sunrise? I guess not Sunrise Bakery, but the Sunrise there. It used to be by Keystone at the Crossing area, Sunrise Cafe.
Well, there's a sunrise
There's one
off
on
of
96th
Ola-
Street.
There's one
Yeah,
on
they're
116th
116th
Street. Yeah, next
same
to
one,
Payless.
same
Yeah.
company. They make their own marble rye, and they would toast it and do grilled cheese with it.
Oh,
This
that
is the
sounds good.
bread of that.
Yeah.
Buttered marble rye, toasted, crispy.
Totally
That's
agree.
exactly what it is for me.
I'll take that a little further.
Okay.
Caraway seed.
I'd have to
Boom.
remember the flavor
Because
on it.
it's
Oh,
similar to
yes.
like rye spice.
You are right.
Exactly.
But it's a little sharper and
And almost like that
toothy.
lemony.
I say toothy, yeah.
There's
lemony.
almost like a
little
lemon
bit of
zest
citrus,
in it,
but you
yeah.
get that like rye feeling with it.
You,
That's a-
you
that's
went
a
deep
good
into the
call.
bag
Jeez.
there.
I
That
did.
was-
That was deep into the
I
bag.
That was a great call.
That's
I'm getting
why-
better at my descriptors.
That's
man.
why
This-
we
this
are
was
called the Cigar Authority.
Yeah.
more views.
Unfortunately, no pastrami on this rye. Yes, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I think like between the two, that caraway seed flavor is man. Yeah, that's good. This is good stuff.
Well, we're 40 minutes in, and I'm just starting to get to the second third. I know you're
Yeah.
into the second third.
I'm about halfway through my second.
I'm
So it's
only
actually a
halfway.
pretty decently slow burn too. Yeah.
It's
Lisa's saying a mild floral, which, like, it would be a clean kind of. I could buy
Heliotrope.
that. I could, yeah, a little bit.
yeah.
I think it's. I hate to call out like, cleaners.
To me, like
But-
lavender is like a
There you go.
cleansing flavor, I
Yes,
guess.
I got-
Lisa
I
loves
love
lavender.
It's
Yeah.
lavender's such a strong, like physical scent.
It can be, but it can
Yeah.
also be very subtle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like I know Jen gets like honey lavender lattes every once in a while, and just like the scent from that.
I feel like when
It
they do
could
the
be like fresh
lattes,
cut clover or fresh cut alfalfa. Kind of that.
I think we're all in that same world for sure. Yeah.
It's earthy. It's a wide range of earthy characters.
It's
So
good.
I don't know
like
if this
it.
makes sense, but for me, I love it the fact that I know I'm smoking a cigar. Like there's one in here that I won't mention that I had recently was I had a cigar, but I didn't realize I was really smoking a cigar. I was just
It's okay to say it.
yeah,
man.
I was just smoking.
What
and
cigar
stuff.
was that? Seriously.
Gosh, it has a green label on it. I forgot. It's
All right, don't worry about it. It's fine.
what it's over here somewhere.
601.
No, it's La
Oh, La Galera?
Yeah, La Galera. Yeah.
The Imperial Jade.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad. It was just one of those things I didn't notice that I was actually smoking cigarettes. This one, with every puff, I know I'm smoking something. There's
a little more kick to it,
There's
a
a
little more
taste to
spice,
it every
yeah.
single time.
Yeah.
And
So
the
La
La
Galera-
Galeras, that little Chiquito Perfecto is a little milder, anyways. So
It is. Yeah, it's
I
kind
love
of
it as that last
Yeah.
cigar of the night.
Yeah.
Last
I
or
just
first.
want an extra 30, like an extra 30 minutes of time. It's
Yeah.
9:30. The lounge closes at 10. I want to hang out because we're all hanging out, and I know it's always about 5 after or 10 after 10 when we kind of wrap up.
ish.
Yeah, but that's one I'll go grab.
Yeah, that's where
very
Jen's
often.
like, we're gonna go. We'll have one cigar, and I grab like an 8x90.
Yeah. Yeah. And by the way,
It's
you
just
cannot buy an
one.
8x90 here in my shop.
No, you don't sell any of
I'll
those.
bring my Asylum. No, I don't buy those. Shout out
gosh.
Taz. So sports today. It's Sunday.
Yes.
Dude,
lot of
Indiana
NFL games.
freaking fever.
Indiana Fever.
Let's go, man.
Can we
they
talk
won
about
fever.
yesterday before we talk about today?
Move it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Freaking IU.
Hoosiers.
Who?
Hoosiers.
60.
Man.
What was it? 63
63
to
to
10.
10.
And they could have
Jesus
put
Christ.
on another
Yeah.
couple touchdowns, but they
They didn't pass in the fourth quarter.
They did not.
They did not pass.
Why
the
did they
ball
have to? They
at
ran
all.
for
Did they pass it all in the
312
second
yards.
half?
Yes.
Did
Yeah.
they? Okay.
So no,
Barely.
no scoring in the second half against them.
No.
Which is
And honestly, they only
incredible.
scored one touchdown. It was
Yeah.
the first.
It was
first
a blown.
drive.
It was a blown.
was a blown coverage, yeah.
by the All-American Ponds.
Yeah.
And stuff. Yeah, he gave up his guy thinking he had safety help.
Yeah.
And stuff, but the safety was picking up the crosser.
That route looked like he was expecting him to cross
Yes.
with him, and he
Yeah.
didn't. And you see both of them on the replay going,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
what the
That was
hell?
and guess
Where's your
what?
man?
Like the coming into half, they gave up that field goal,
Yes.
yeah.
and that gave coach a little bit of jab into
Yeah.
his players in the halftime because there's really nothing to say that you did wrong the whole half.
Yeah, but wasn't it
Signetti said, "I
35
hate
to
that."
10 at
35
half?
to
It
10
was.
half,
It
yeah.
was. So he was able to go in there and
Man,
they
you guys
came out and just
suck. You allowed a field goal.
Oh, I mean that, which
Yes.
is great because he worked under Saban for 4 years. That's a Saban-ness of like, I don't care if we're up 35-7. You gave up a field goal before the half.
you find
He's-
find that thing to say you guys need to improve.
Yeah, that's not acceptable and stuff to let them because they didn't. Besides that first drive that Illinois had that blown coverage, they didn't do anything.
No.
They did not
They're-
even go in
yeah.
the red zone the whole game.
And their defense was not great. Their coverage on defense was just bad.
It was.
Do you guys know how many
Dude.
rushing yards Illinois had for the game?
Had to have been close to 100.
2.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Wow, I didn't know it was that low.
2 yards rushing.
Yikes.
for the
I mean, they had
on
6 sacks before
what was it,
halftime.
21 or 31 rushes? I don't remember. But
We were talking
2 yards.
And we
College
were
keeps
talking
sacks into
too
account.
during the second half. IU had to average almost 14, 15 yards
Per
a
carry.
carry up the middle.
Well, they have
That's
great
nuts.
ground
They
coverage
just
too.
could not
Yeah.
stop, man.
So in the first half, their captain on Illinois got ejected for targeting.
Yeah.
Incidental.
It-
Incidental.
it-
he was coming down.
I mean,
it was
he-
kind of a crap.
The problem was, you've been
Yeah.
taught since you were 3 years old to not lower your head. He
Yeah.
lowered his head.
But you also don't
that's
go
part of the
in like
rules.
this, like for a tackle. You just
Yeah.
go,
Yeah.
maybe
if your
a
arms
dip
aren't out
to-
there,
yeah,
if you're
like-
diving and your arms are out, then that's
Yeah,
different.
it's
Yeah.
The
hard.
good thing about that though was that he got ejected. If they would have won by 1 touchdown, they could have said we lost because of this guy.
Right.
They got blown out.
They got destroyed.
It wasn't
Yeah,
because
their-
of him.
Yeah.
Their replacement was not super great at reading
Well, he
the
went
calls
out
for
too.
sure.
Coach
He
said
got
we
out, too.
broke
Yeah.
their will.
Yeah.
That's
Did he? Wow.
That's what he said in the post.
That's your
game
goal
interview.
every time you're out, is
Every
to break
time.
another
Break
team's
the other
will.
team's. I
Yeah.
mean, where they don't even want to be there playing. Like, no, we're just out.
579 yards to 161.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's
Wow.
Yeah, half their
Total
roster is
yards.
transferring today.
Yeah.
No kidding. That is just.
31
good for
first
them.
downs to 9.
Good
Yeah,
for them,
So,
man.
Wow.
so- but
Keep
we
pounding
we
it.
talked about this too.
was
Like
just an overall game.
it'll be interesting to see. I think the AP poll comes out at 1:00 usually on Sundays.
They got to jump up.
It will see.
gotta be in the
Are they
top
going
10.
They
to
better be
punish?
top
Are they
10.
going to punish Illinois more than reward Indiana?
How do you let? How
gotta
do you
do
not
both.
put IU in the top 10 after scoring 63
Against
It
the
set
number 9
record, the
team in the-
highest number of points against an AP top 10 ranked opponent
In the Big Ten.
in the Big Ten history.
Yes.
Yes.
Previous was 62 twice by Ohio State.
Watch, they're just going to swap 9
yeah.
and 19.
I don't even know.
I don't-
Man, how do you even keep Illinois
Yeah.
in?
Yeah.
Maybe in the top like 22 or something, 23. Maybe
They won't fall out until next week and see what
They
happens
got
mean,
next
they
USC.
week.
They got USC next week.
But they were
so-
3-0
Yeah.
preseason, right? So they're 3-1 now, 0-1 in conference.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like
It's
still
Yeah.
a little early. Like these,
Indiana's just not
It's
respected.
subjective.
They're not
Oh, yeah.
respected by the pollers. They don't want to. Like
That's what happened last
They
year.
don't want to see Indiana be the Indiana of last year. But Indiana is the Indiana of last year.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That's like Mike said. That's what happened last year.
Yeah.
It went down to the point where they had to give them the respect because of their record and the way they were beating people
Yeah.
to throw them in the top 5.
Right.
That was the only reason why they got there. So they had no choice. They had to. It's going to happen again this year. It's going to happen until IU becomes a powerhouse in the
look,
Big
foot
Ten.
on the gas, man. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going
Yes.
through the rest of this
Yeah.
season,
Dude,
and then show
they
them
look
what's
good.
up.
There's not going to be any question from last year to this year about does this team belong?
They have a better
for sure.
team, and that's the thing that people don't watch. I'm an IU fan. I was obviously a big basketball fan, but obviously I'm a big IU fan. If preseason I said they were a better team talent-wise this year.
Yeah.
But they didn't get the respect and stuff because people just don't want Indiana to
Right.
be a top team. But like in the world of NIL this year, like I said, Indiana has money. They're the second largest alumni group in the nation and stuff. So they have money.
Yeah, they do. They do. I'm just going to call this right now
Do it.
for the entire year. This Larceny and this cigar has got to be a top 5 pairing for me. It
That
is-
Larceny?
Good call.
This particular
Yeah.
one. This particular one, you're exactly right. Going back and forth between the earth and the fruit.
Yes.
And it just like every time I go to take a puff, every retrohale is slightly different. Like this is amazingly complex, but you still get like it's complex because of the number of flavors,
Yes.
but you still clearly taste all of them.
Yeah.
You're
Exactly.
not fighting to find them. Lots of
Yep.
times when we do complex things, I remember the SAS 18 when we did that versus the Circle City 12.
Yeah.
We all agreed, yeah, the SAS 18 is more complex, but you had to fight to find it. Like it was all subtle. This is
Namesake.
like,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
going to
looking at
blast you with
namesake.
fruit. I'm going to blast you
Yes.
with cleanliness at the end and some spearmint. I'm going to blast you with just one thing after another after another.
It's like one of those things. Every time you take a puff, Koreans are like, "What is that? What like?"
Yeah.
It's something. It was like it's every other puff. It changes to something for me.
This is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Like I love
Shout
when
out.
we find a
Yeah.
good pairing.
This is
Yeah.
yeah.
So
And I like both
good
of them
pickup
so
on
far.
that because coming up soon. Well, it's almost October now, so probably end of November, first week in December, we'll start doing our year in review Probably in November, we'll start calling it out. We won't do the episode till probably end of December. But we'll start doing our pairing of the year. We'll do cigar of the year, whiskey of the year.
I feel like I'm going to have to go back through all of our shows and just kind of like fast forward and listen to.
Or just
take
drink and
notes.
smoke a lot that week before.
Or that.
Right,
Yeah.
we could do that.
Yeah, just a knockdown drag out. So.
Darn.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that. We'll post more about that, but we'll start doing our year in review here soon and start calling out what we think is coming up. So
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the next one here. We're the
I'm with
B525,
you.
and then we can bounce back to the one we want the most. But this one is 117.4 proof. Again,
Little lower.
it's the one that just came out. This it was May, but we just started getting it here recently.
It was a little late on the release this year.
It was, and that's why I think we don't have the 9 yet. So
Yeah.
So yeah, when you guys are ready,
toss it over here.
I always laugh because it's like you calling out these numbers. It's like a Star Wars android. You know, we're getting the Larceny
R2D2
C3PO.
kinda, yeah.
exactly, yes.
Man, I just got a totally different note again.
See, and
on
I
retro.
think part of it is the whiskey, but I also think this cigar has a ton of transitions.
Tons.
And you know, I don't have a problem with cigars that are like a true note all the way through.
They can be awesome.
They
Yeah.
can be great, but man, when you have transitions and it makes you think, I love that,
Yeah.
man. I think it's so much fun.
I love this one especially too, and like we always talk about that pairing that we did with the Heaven Hill last year. Having one cigar that you can transition with something like this, with similar age stated product, same mash bill, different releases.
Yeah.
I think it's a good like this. This would be a good one to put up against some of the Four Roses ones too, the different floor levels. I think this would be a great cigar to do that with because
yeah,
the transitions on that would go great.
dude,
But
wait till you get into this one. Oh my
excited.
gosh,
Oh, I'm excited.
this is totally
yeah.
different than the first two. I mean, there's notes I'm getting that are like I should not be getting out of wheat.
I licked a boot.
Yeah, I licked the boot.
Well, in other sports news, so
Yes.
before we get into our tasty
Let's
notes
keep
here,
going with sports.
yeah, WNBA,
Go Fever.
Indy
Fever,
Fever,
beat
baby.
Atlanta for Game 3.
God, that was such
Yeah,
a good
it's
game.
great game. Oh, we're good. We got it.
Actually,
Alan
you know,
got his?
Yeah,
both
I
the
got
games.
it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Both the games they won were just great games.
I mean, we beat the crap out of them at home. Like,
Yeah.
like
But that
literally
game,
just
that last game
destroyed
was
them.
beautiful, man.
I'll
They-
tell you, there was a point in the third quarter of Game 3 where I think it was Aaliyah Boston, right? She held that team together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She was the only one that still like they were down by 8 or 9.
'Cause
and-
it
Atlanta
got
had
to
it within
9.
and it was
5,
starting.
and-
They were starting to look tired. It was looking like, okay, this is gonna be it. This is the end.
She was
you know.
scrapping after rebounds,
She was
everything.
yelling at everybody.
Yep.
She just kept. I mean, big props to her because
Yeah.
I think she kept the team in it in the third quarter
Yeah.
and made them believe coming into the fourth that they could take this.
It's
And-
crazy just because if you look at the beginning of the season to the team that we were watching, I didn't even know like 3 players that were playing. I didn't even know
Right.
they were even on the
Yeah,
team.
got signed
Dude,
2
good
weeks
luck
ago.
even
Yeah.
knowing 3 players that are on the team right now.
Dude,
I
I'll
mean,
tell you right now, man, the Fever in a great position because they have, what is it, 4 players
Yeah.
that are starters that are out,
Yeah.
and then you have this team.
Yeah.
They could put together a freaking dynasty team
Yeah.
with what they brought back
Odyssey,
in
Odyssey
during this.
Sims.
They
Sims
could
came
win
from the
3 or 4
Sparks.
champions and
Yeah.
I mean,
championship.
Chelsea
Ariel
Mitchell's
Powers.
been
Yeah.
crushing it for
Yeah.
the team. I mean, that girl, if they continue to keep winning, she's going to be MVP.
Shea Petty. Yeah.
But number
I mean,
23 just jumps in at random
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Random
Powers,
times, yeah.
Number
Yeah.
23, I was
Yeah.
like, who in the hell's
Oh my
that?
God.
Yeah.
So
Right.
she came in and did a
Yeah.
serviceable job.
Nicest person, by the way. Met her. We did a little media day
You were
before
talking about
playoffs.
that, yeah.
Ariel Powers, nicest person.
What's her name?
Ariel Powers.
Ariel Powers.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
She is
What a great name, too.
That is great.
She's
isn't
so
it?
nice.
Ariel
Such a
Powers.
genuine person. Like happy to be there.
She was
like,
so happy to be there,
She's
wasn't
ready
she?
to be at work. Like
Yeah.
she's just here for the day. Like what are we doing?
But when you watch that game, usually when you're a new player, you kind of take a step back from the starters and stuff. She was aggressive.
Yeah.
And she
Yeah.
came out looking for hers and
So
stuff, which
Odyssey
was great.
Sims, when she came on, her first game was a home game, and the first thing she said was, "I'm nervous. Indiana has a lot of fans."
Good for her.
So that first game, she only had like 5 points. This is rough. The next game, it's like 20.
And I will tell you right now,
crushed it.
if you're on Facebook and you're seeing all the bullshit out there on the memes and stuff, everyone's saying no one's watching WNBA. Go to a freaking Fever game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't matter
Yeah.
where the Fever are playing right now. They're selling out everywhere. What they have 16,000
Yeah.
fans at the last game.
Yeah, the last
that
home
does
game.
not happen in WNBA.
So we were.
They're
Well,
changing
yeah,
the
Atlanta
game.
only has 5,000 seats.
Yeah.
That there was no upper
Yeah,
bowl.
there's-
that.
there's no-
So it's
no
like
upper
the
bowl.
So how did they get
Arena.
16,000?
No, that was at
That
the
was
that was
here.
here.
Oh,
Cambridge.
the one here.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
here.
gotcha. Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, it's great because Fever, I think, led the league this year in attendance,
Yeah,
let alone viewership.
and that's with
Without
Caitlin
Yeah.
being out half the season.
Yeah.
So
It's good basketball, and
It is.
Hoosiers. All of us here in Indiana, we recognize good basketball. I mean, you don't grow up in Indiana without having a basketball goal like on your property,
Right.
Period. Like everybody,
and
there's
that
just
kind
there's
of that
everywhere.
kind of fell apart here for the last probably 10 years. It's like we haven't really had great like college basketball and stuff like that. Occasionally
It's
we'd
been
have
hit
a
or
good
miss.
team.
Yeah.
Purdue would be good.
Yeah.
Occasionally IU
Yeah.
be good. But I do feel like that the Pacers and the Fever have brought the love for basketball in Indiana back.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm a strong believer that we're going to win.
Dude,
I'm a strong believer that we're going to win, whether or not the rest.
I just don't feel like when
everyone
they're down
wants
by
us
a
to
few
lose,
points in the
like-
fourth, they have a problem with that. They're fine.
Look, so our biggest comeback this year, I think, was 14 points, which is still hard in the WNBA.
It
like,
is,
you
yeah.
just don't put up that many points. But even in that last game 3, it was
They were down by
30,
8 at
Well, it
one
was
point.
30 to 27 in the first quarter. That's
Yeah.
a high-scoring first quarter.
is, yeah.
Like they were on par for 100. It was 87 to 85 was the final score, which is still a great score. It was very competitive, a lot of scoring. But I just think that, man, I don't know. They're just so competitive. Like,
They seem to not get frazzled towards the end. Same way
Yeah.
with the Pacers.
Yeah.
They didn't get frazzled. They just finished the game.
Right.
And it's like that's the thing is you have to finish the game
Well-
and you have to actually play through the ending and just
and I think
have a winning
Natasha
mentality.
Howard is a dog. I mean, she's
Oh,
such
yeah.
a beast. Like, she will always finish at the rim. Like,
Yeah.
she will go straight up, 2 hands to the backboard. There was one, she was hooked down underneath. She caught a one-handed rebound and then put it right back up. I mean, that's crazy.
Okay, this is nuts. I'm calling out. If you were looking for a value bet right now, there's only 4 teams left in the playoffs for the WNBA.
No comment.
You can't
can't.
comment on this, but the Fever are plus 7,000.
let's go
Yeah, so
right
it's
now.
funny
I'm
because-
putting
Right now.
$5 on it. Right, that's
Right now.
350.
Hey, I'm
my
still
hands are
pissed
in the
that I
air.
didn't. I'm
That's
still pissed that
insane.
somehow
Yeah,
I
you
backed out
cashed
on my
out your
freaking
Pacer.
Pacers win last year.
Look,
That's
PSC, my
crazy.
hands are in the air.
Nope.
He's Mike.
I'm not
Mike
doing
is
it.
not doing
Mike
it.
cannot comment
I'm out.
on betting on
Nope.
NBA, WNBA.
My headphones are muted.
Yeah.
So
Beep, beep,
it was
beep,
funny because they shared like the social post today about the odds for all the W teams that are left. Fever wasn't even in it. They had the other 7 teams, but didn't have them at the bottom. Like
They weren't even there.
they weren't even there. So plus 7,000 is insane. But look at the Pacers. It was the same thing. Like they were like plus 10,000 or something at
Yeah.
the start of the playoffs. Made it to Game 7 of the finals. Like
that's
that's
it's
crazy.
nuts.
Like
Plus
It's just-
7,500 is that what you said?
I got plus 7,000 on
7,500
DraftKings,
on
I think.
FanDuel.
I am
you
a
go.
strong believer that we will at least make it to the finals, potentially win.
Yeah.
So
Because
$5 bet will pay out $375.
that's
Dude.
nuts.
Done.
Because why wouldn't we? Look
It's
at this
done.
year. Just a travesty of injuries between multiple starters,
Yeah.
multiple stars. Like,
Well, and there's something
Why
to be said
wouldn't
about
we?
the players that got brought onto the team that legitimately don't have a roster next year.
yeah. Well, Sophie
They're
Cunningham
trying to
was
make
on a
it
1 year.
They're trying to make a
So,
team.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to fight harder than these teams that are actually healthy.
Yeah.
Look,
So I'm excited to see them.
everyone on social media is saying the same thing right now. I think we're better. This is not me. This is social media. Everyone says, I think we're better without Caitlin Clark. I'm not 100% sure that that is a true
I don't
statement.
buy that. Yeah.
I don't either,
Because
but
right now she's like James Johnson. She's a locker room presence.
Yeah.
She's the
Yeah.
one that keeps you positive and is, she's that TJ McConnell right now that's like leading the bench.
I love
she's
that.
keeping the
Yes.
bench hyped up. Like that's
And look, when you
she's
are out
staying
for the
involved.
season, you can check out. You could just
yeah.
you're going to
No,
show
she's
up.
still warming up with the players.
Right, she's out
She's
there.
on the floor.
Yeah,
just
Sophie's
not
out
playing.
there. Oh, how about Sophie?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
standing at the line
standing
with
at
the
the line
cop.
with the cop.
That
Did you
was
see
great.
that?
Oh, that was
man.
hilarious.
The
Some
cop
people-
walks up and is like backing her up. She said, "F off! I'm out. I'm at the
I'm
line."
right
Yeah,
here.
she was like, I'm at the line. Yeah, there was actually like a news story on USA Today, like Sophie faces off against a police officer. I'm like, really? This is not.
that's-
this is a
yeah.
What a
non-story
beast.
right here,
Yeah.
right? But it was awesome, man. Just seeing him out there.
So Caitlin got fined $200 for arguing with the ref the other day.
Oh no, that was a shoestring from her Nike contract.
Yeah, well, it's a sixth of her WNBA contract, but her
Right.
Sophie commented on it and was like, "Oh my God, I have to start a GoFundMe." She's like, "Bench mob, let's go."
But you're right.
So-
I think Caitlin's leadership as a sophomore in this league,
Yeah, I mean-
is actually pretty amazing.
Yeah.
You know, they look up to her as a leader. But what is she? 23 years
23,
old.
I think, this year. Yeah.
It's like,
So-
come on, that's pretty awesome.
There's something to say, like, obviously they didn't have a full year together, but when you have a team that has Aaliyah Boston,
Yeah.
Kelsey Mitchell, and Caitlin Clark, there's not sometimes for a team there's not enough balls to share.
Yeah.
You got to, because everybody needs to get their own at some level and all that.
You have to be a team at that point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
So, I mean, you want to say addition by subtraction? I don't know and stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark's Caitlin Clark, but I mean, the fact that they've made it to the WNBA
Semifinals.
semifinals and stuff, that's a great thing. The fact that, hey, you still got your two best players, and then Natasha Howard is still there.
such
But
a
dog,
these
dude.
people coming in, those other guys they're fitting in their roles. They're doing their roles while the stars are still doing the stars.
Well, and speaking
stuff.
of roles, I think the turning point there at the end of the game was they were on Kelsey Mitchell. They would not let her shoot the ball, and she punched it out to Lexi Hull, and she hits a freaking three,
Yeah.
Oh,
and the
dude,
place
that's
went
dreams.
crazy. And like she did her job.
Yeah.
She just had to get that one
Yeah.
bucket in there, and she did her job. And I'm like, that's what these players are doing. They're
And
doing
I
their
think,
job.
like Caitlin, she's learning.
She is.
She's going to be watching
It's year
this,
two.
and she's going to be thinking, okay, how do I fit into this? Because
It's not all about me.
it doesn't
Yeah.
need to be
Yep.
about her,
Well,
right?
so the two games that she came back before her 13th that she was out, the first one was against New York, and she had a bang out game.
Yeah, 33
37.
points
Yeah,
or something. Yeah.
crazy. So crazy that like Brianna Stewart scored 35 points and nobody cared.
Yeah.
Caitlin scored less, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, she scored 34 points."
Yeah, yeah.
But like the next game after that, she didn't have as much tenacity to pass the ball and to be with the rest of the team. Like she was truly running the point, and she was almost lost because she had to figure out her role at that
Yeah.
point to understand, like, well, maybe I can't make every shot.
Right.
And she started passing. We won that game. She had like 9 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look at the Pacers. There were plenty of games that we won, even in the playoffs, where Tyrese had 10, 11, 12 points.
Yeah.
He wasn't scoring 30 or 40 points like
Right.
Shea and some of the other stars. So, like, it's not all about points. It's how you can move the ball
Yeah.
and be in that floor general that everybody needs. So,
Yep.
Well, and,
I'm
and a
super
player like
excited.
Tyrese or Caitlin, they're going to get double covered all the time. Somebody's open.
Yeah.
So, and both of those players are really good at finding that open person
Yeah.
and let them exploit it.
And good on Stephanie White, the coach, because, she's letting them play. Like,
Yeah.
the biggest thing that she's taught these specific players is to just be yourself. All these players are coming in, they're like, oh, how do I fit in your rotation? She's like, don't worry about that. Just do your style of ball. Like, we brought you here to be you.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
do that.
had to.
Yeah, you had
Right?
to.
I mean,
like,
there's no-
You're signing these hardship players the day before a game.
And you don't expect
even have
them.
a practice.
Yeah, you
before
don't
the
expect them to fill like a specific role because there's so many
Yeah.
players out. That it's like we just got to
Now-
create a team.
The thing that drives me nuts, so we re-signed Bree Hall. She started out, she was one of our picks. She started out with the team at the beginning of the season, got waived before the second game. We brought her back right before the playoffs. She's not seen a whole lot of playing time on the floor. The game 2 against Atlanta at home, that one kind of pissed me off because we were up by like 24 points, and like Kelsey, Aaliyah, Natasha are still on the floor.
You gotta get 'em
I'm
out,
like,
yeah.
rotate. You got to get Bree Hall in there. Give
Yeah.
these guys a breather. Let them rest up. Get them some physical therapy. Let's get ready for next game.
Yeah.
Like 24 points in a fourth quarter. Like, we'd have to score 0 to fall to that.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
not happening.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Bree Hall's still a good player. Rotate your people. Like, that drove me nuts. But
I kind of feel like this she's new coach for us, right? This is her first year with the Fever,
first year back, she was assistant under Lynn Dunn.
and I feel like
also a
she's kind
player.
of probably learning some of that
Yeah.
stuff. That's just that's going to come with experience.
But you have a different team from the beginning of the season to the end of the season.
It
It's
shows
a
adversity.
totally
Yeah.
different team.
Yeah.
yeah. That's not an easy coaching
that's
job.
not-
No,
it's
it's really
yeah.
tough.
No.
Oh my God, it's insane. So, everyone, and somebody asked, Brianna Stewart was there with Sandy Brontello the other day after they lost to Phoenix. They said, "Do you think that Sandy should come back and coach next year?" Her response was, "What the f?"
Good
Like,
response.
are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Last year, New York won the championship. They
Yeah.
still made it to the playoffs this year with a winning record.
Yeah.
Where it's like the 3 seed. Yeah,
Yeah.
it sucks they lost, but like, what a stupid question.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
don't ask that crap.
Media.
Like, what an idiot.
Yeah.
Like,
so
so it's frustrating, but you
keep
know,
an eye on the Fever.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they
Gonna
play
be
today at
good.
3:00 against Las Vegas.
Yep.
Las Vegas was on a tear.
They
Finished the
are.
season 17-0.
They look
That's
good.
crazy.
They look
Seattle
good.
beat them 1 game for the second game, and then they lost by 1.
And
Sucks.
still a 3-game series?
No,
Yeah,
5 games.
5
It
games.
was 5
Five
games.
now.
Second.
3,
Yeah,
5,
so
and 7. Got
3,
it.
5, 7. So semifinals best of 5, finals is best of 7. So
Gotcha.
Perfect.
Today play Las Vegas on the road at Vegas. Tuesday also at Vegas. Our home games are going to be Friday and Sunday this week, the 26th and 28th, which is a good point because I will not be working the 26th because we're going to the 90s concert at the Noblesville Arena.
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about that.
Oh man!
Well,
so all of our
Well, here, let's talk a little bit about the whiskey
all of our
first. We're into the
outfits-
whiskey
Okay,
too.
yeah.
So,
oh yeah, this is the
But before, hey, Colts at 1. Shout out to
Colts
Spencer
at
Schrader.
one. Spencer
Schrader.
Schrader.
yeah.
Yes.
Thank you,
We have
Spencer
to play
Schrader,
that
for
here in a minute too.
Oh
so.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's get into
yeah.
this. I'll pull it up.
But yeah, so we're on the C525.
No, B.
B525. Thank you. Thank you.
C3PO.
Sorry, my bad.
We're on
Yeah.
Z182.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's one of those. It's the latest one. So the note I get on the palate, and I'm still getting it, is almost like a B grade maple.
There's a
Wow,
There's
okay.
a big maple.
And I
aspect
never
to
have
it.
gotten that in a
You said
leader
the
before.
palate?
On the palate, yeah.
You can
Totally.
definitely smell
just-
the maple.
It's
Yeah.
For me. Yeah.
I think
and,
that
and
that's,
on the nose, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
With the cigar, have you guys gotten any kind of fatty meat note? Mm-hmm. I totally got that.
Yeah, like a nice marbled ribeye.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely a fatty meat note.
Man,
Yeah.
Which, you know what, when John Huber was blending this, he was saying he wanted to come up with kind of a meatier kind of note and blend in it. And I think he did it. I think he did a great
agree.
job.
It's,
yeah,
I
Very
love when that
versatile
meat note-
cigar.
it is.
Very versatile.
Because these are 3 totally different
Yes.
whiskeys we've tried, and they've worked with all 3 of them.
same,
Yeah.
same.
Man, I got to say that this cigar could push into the top 5.
Pushing for it?
It's up there pretty close for me, too.
Yeah.
I have a
I
couple
know
in
you and
mind.
I are like
Yeah.
off a little bit on our number 1 right now.
Yeah.
We'll
yeah.
get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
That'll be,
I
as we
got
get
a
into
few.
December, we'll be
Yeah,
talking
That's,
I got
about
but
a
that's
few
what's
in
fun
mind,
about
so-
this. Yeah, yeah.
That would be a great episode to listen to, you guys. And
Yeah.
stuff for that. You know,
It's
that's
probably going to
Alan-
end up being between 2 and 4 episodes. If I had to
Alan,
guess.
yeah, that's why I figured we'd probably just do the whole month of December, and then we'll finish it with what it actually is.
We might have to have 6 of
Alright.
us here. Like,
Yeah.
get Alan
Yeah.
back.
So
for
Alan
the-
had a good idea
yeah.
too, because the other day we were talking about this, and we were talking about our year-end stuff. Alan thought, and we did this a little bit last year. We didn't do too much about it, but he suggested that we do something for 1, beginner smokers and drinkers, and then 2, like new to the lounge. So
Oh, good call. Yeah. Because
that-
there's some
that
like
falls in
lounge
line with
specific.
lounge specific things, budget things.
Yeah.
New smoker, new drinker. So there's kind of like a multifaceted there of, you know, what you would recommend to there for like your. I mean, you could do like your yearly cigar, yearly whiskey,
Yeah.
and then also loop in. Well, what's the budget? And then what is
Yeah.
if you're a new smoker?
Could
I
we?
mean, you had a couple last night. You got a brand new couple coming in, and you were in the shop in the
Yeah.
humidor and stuff. You know, teaching them some things as well. So I mean,
Yeah.
You know, every day, every week, there's new people coming in to this.
And
this
that's
place.
that's a good thing to say too. Is like if you're fairly new to this, don't ever feel bad about asking questions when you go into your local brick and mortar. If they don't give you answers, go someplace else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's what they're there for, is to help you find the cigar that's going to fit you, plus the drink that fits you.
Yeah,
It's like-
welcome to Walmart. Get your get out.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to Costco.
Because
I
I mean,
love you.
I've been to shops before, and I won't say the names of them, but where
been
somebody
to a few
comes in,
too.
they're brand new, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're smoking the my father's lay Bajou. You should try that."
But-
and then they smoke it, and it's like, "Oh my god, it's so freaking strong." They don't want to smoke cigars
So
again.
to go on that too, like there's also a point of whether you're a seasoned cigar smoker or whiskey or bourbon person, also don't go into a place and be like, I know everything.
Exactly.
I don't need your help.
No.
Yeah.
Listen to what they have to say.
Yeah.
They may say something that you've never heard before.
Well, and that's the thing is like when I go to cigar lounges, and I don't know about you guys, when I go there, I'm always trying to find something new. I was like, I don't want to smoke the things I know.
I'd rather
Give me something new.
I'd rather someone come to me in the humidor and say, "What do you normally smoke?
Yeah.
You know, what do you normally drink?"
And and that's a good call too, because a lot of people will say, "Oh, then I smoke Padron 26s every day."
Yeah.
Okay, when you say that, you kind of pigeonholed yourself into a spot. Now they're thinking, "Oh, they don't mind spending $30 on a cigar."
Yeah.
And you're thinking in that world. I always just go into it and say, "You know what? I'm in the mood for a medium to full-bodied cigar right now."
I only
and then I
smoke
let them
Cubans.
find it. And then I let them find me something, and I look for it. And if it's something I haven't tried, I try it. Sometimes it's good, sometimes not.
Yeah.
But I think that's a good way to go into it, not just pigeonhole yourself and saying, "I only smoke Perdomo." You
Do
know,
you still have Warhead 6s?
there's a few up there.
There's a
Yes,
few.
there's two boxes. Up
Okay,
there
well, I'm
now.
going to call this out right now because I had the 6 this week.
Yeah.
I think it was maybe Wednesday, and I had got a pour of, I think, a J. Mattingly, and I took probably 2 sips of it with that
Oh,
cigar,
yeah.
and I said, nope.
Oh.
And I left the J. Matt sitting there because I knew I was going to have a second cigar. And the Warhead 6 is so Islay Pete Scotch match made in heaven. I got the Lagavulin 16.
Oh, is it good?
It was-
that was
I
so
bet that
good.
was good.
I had
yeah.
a taste of that.
That
That
was
was
great.
so good.
It
So
was
it's great that
perfect.
you mentioned that because I was scrolling through Breaking Bourbon this morning and came across one that's supposed to be, it says it's released now as of September, Angel's Envy Peated Cask Straight
Yeah.
Rye. So I would be interested to try some of these peated finishes, not
Totally.
necessarily
We've never
Scotch.
had the Chattanooga Pete.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a bottle back
Do
there.
you? Okay,
yeah.
we'll have to try that then.
We should
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
we should do a peated episode.
Okay.
We'll pull some scotches,
Yeah.
some peated finished bourbons.
We're gonna have to be really, really like specific about the cigars, and I'll say that Warhead
That's one of
6, that Warhead 6,
Yeah.
We won't have enough of those though.
and I agree. We'll have to
Yeah.
find
I got a
something
box.
else. Well, we'll find something that's a little bit more regularly available so that people can come in and try it.
Yeah.
But I have never smoked a cigar where I immediately said, "This needs a peated Scotch," because peated
Yeah.
Scotch is aggressive.
It's aggressive.
It's,
Like
yeah.
it's very specific.
You,
Well,
you
that's
hadn't had one, a peated Scotch, and you were like, "This thing just sticks with you." And I'm like,
It does.
"Yeah,
It
it's like
just-
tar on your tongue. I mean,
Yes.
it's just there."
And you're
Stayed
right with the
with me for a
Lagavulin
while.
16 though. The Lagavulin 16 is peated,
Yeah,
but it's not so aggressive like a Lafroig or an Ardbeg.
Correct.
Yeah, it's still a heavy
It,
peat, but
it still has the
it
fruit
doesn't
notes.
hang around. Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
it could. I think you could have had an Ardbeg with the 6.
Oh,
and
yeah?
it would have been.
That's tough.
I haven't
great.
tried that yet, but I would like to try
So
it
what?
now.
So
That's
as
punchy.
you guys are saying peat and stuff again. For me, I don't. What does that taste? What is
so,
that?
well, do you know how they do it? Do you know what it means
No.
when it's peat?
Do
So,
you know what peat is?
so they have.
PD.
Yeah, so they have peat, which is just, it's all like when you go to a peat bog or something, and you're getting that, it's mixed in with mulch and other
Yes. Mud,
things.
yes.
It's basically like a mud.
Yeah.
Like it's a really thick, like
They cut it in slabs.
yeah,
Veg-
they cut
it's a
blocks.
vegetable, but it's very
Yeah,
earthy,
okay.
super earthy.
And it's not dirt. It is actually like biomaterial, right? It's plants and things like that have just kind of sat in water for a long
Like
time.
peat moss.
Peat moss.
That's
exactly.
exactly what it is.
Exactly
It's peat
what
moss,
it is.
yeah.
So they cut bricks of it out of these peat bogs, and they set them on fire, but they don't burn. Right? They're not like there's no flames. It's just smoke. And so
Smoldering.
they set that up on a concrete floor, and then they have the wood floor on the next story above it, and they've got all the grain, all the barley that's out there, right? And so when you're malting barley, you spray it with water. The barley then starts to grow, right? And just when that cracks open, that's when you get the maximum amount of
Got it.
sugar.
Flip.
You have to kill it. That's what you're doing. You're killing it with the smoke and the heat. Instead of just using a kiln drying process, they use the peat and the heat and the smoke from that, and that's what kills the malted barley, and then it's got a smoked flavor to it. And that's what they then, take and make the mash and then
Yeah.
ferment
That's
and
good.
then
That's good to
distill.
know.
So this is totally off cuff, and I don't mean to cut you off, but have you ever seen barley actually sprout to like a grass?
I mean, I've seen a barley field before. So.
Yeah.
They have I can't remember where I saw it on a reel on Facebook or something. A place is feeding their cows like barley grass.
Yeah.
So they're putting it in like bioengineered like layering, watering it, and then they cut it as soon as it hits like 6 inches or something. Then they're just throwing the slabs in the field, and the cows are eating that.
I'm not surprised.
It's crazy.
Lots of
Yeah.
sugar content, lots of
Way
carbohydrates.
kinda
more
cool to try
sustainable
it.
for food.
That's
It's a
kinda
grain.
cool.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
just a grain.
It's
so-
crazy.
yeah.
Because I've only ever seen them do that. Like they kill the barley and then turn it into spirit.
Yeah.
So I had never seen
Or
like
beer.
the grass form of barley before.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that it did that.
Yeah.
So that was super cool to see.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll say about the 6, it's the cigar that says hello right
Yeah.
off the bat.
Like in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, figurado
I'd
shape
say
with a
it's more
partially
like,
closed
hello,
foot.
I'm about to screw you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
your palate is going to be obliterated.
But the nice thing about the 6 is it's a smaller. It's like 5 inches.
Yeah.
So you smoke it and you're like, this is a very strong cigar. But the 11's the one that hits you. You're like, get past that point. And you're like, hello, here we go.
I felt like it was, honestly, I felt like the 6 hit every bit as much as the 11.
I felt like the first initial puffs were very spicy and strong, like the 11, but a little bit stronger.
Well, I'm talking
But I feel like
nicotine
nicotine,
strength,
yeah.
yes.
But I feel like the length of the 11 really was just more of a bomb.
Yeah, so
but
we-
again, it just depends on your
We've
palate
gone
too.
golfing the last 2 Fridays, and it's really hard because my humidor is filled with 11s, 1s, 6s, and 57s.
Yeah.
So like, I can't
Go
smoke,
big or go home, baby.
I can't smoke multiples at any of those throughout a day.
Now,
So
the
it's
great
like,
thing, I was running short on time, couldn't run back home, and met you guys like right at our tea time at
Yeah.
3 o'clock on Friday. And I
Yeah.
didn't have a cigar, and we were only playing 9, so I only needed
Yeah.
one.
Fall
But
Creek.
Fall Creek Golf Club in
Shout
Pendleton,
out.
Indiana, if you're in the area, if you're a local, they sell cigars from the Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge.
It's a good selection. Got some 601s, some Crown Heads, there's some.
It's kind of funny
McAuliffe
because the guy
Reds.
behind the counter was like, I cannot believe how many cigars we sell out of here.
Really?
He was like, we did this, and I did not expect it.
Well, like you go to any other golf course or casino, and it's like Macanudo and.
Yeah, which
Fat
makes
Tires and,
sense.
like,
I mean,
yeah, I mean, some.
You want something typically lighter.
Right.
It's so funny though because they sell a lot of the more full-bodied cigars out at the golf course here that
That's
we do
crazy,
cigars
yeah.
for, and a lot of the golfers that come in here, they're buying the full-bodied stuff. I'm like, I don't remember ever smoking that full-bodied stuff when I was actually on the golf course.
I'm shaken by
but
the
it's been
fourth
like
hole.
20 years ago, so I'm like, I probably would
tweaking.
now.
Yeah,
but
I
yeah.
gotta drink yellow fizzies there because I'm smoking an 11.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
jeez, under
Hey,
Crown Maduros.
I shot a 46, I think.
Yeah, 46. I had a 52.
You got
It was-
you improved by 4
2.
strokes.
I had 56.
No, you were at 106.
Yeah, so it was 54. So 2 strokes
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Still, whatever.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like I did better, but I'm learning.
You're
Yeah.
learning.
I'm
I think
learning.
it was an
I'm getting
improvement
there.
of 2 strokes for
Yeah, I mean-
for 18. Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't. The biggest thing on last Friday was that when I had really great drives, then I would have like 4 putts. This time,
Yeah.
I had really bad drives and really great putts.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
kind of the
that's
same
golf.
thing.
It's
Welcome,
It's
welcome
golf.
to golf, buddy.
Yeah, you can't. It never. Like I said, my driver is my best club, but the last few times I've been putting very well, and stuff. My driver's been off.
Yeah.
for me.
Scotty with
my
the birdie.
my chip game
Yeah,
was on
hey.
fire. On
He
fire.
told me
Scotty
about
had
your
a
chip.
chip.
I
Yeah.
got
Oh
a
my
chip from
God.
about 20 feet off on 2.
Sunk it.
I
and
could tell
sunk
it was good.
then
Like when it hit the green, you hit that slope perfect. I was like, hey, that's gonna be good. I
And
didn't
then
think it was
what
gonna be that good
what
because it
about
rolled
7?
in.
On
Yeah.
hole 7?
On hole 7,
Man,
I was
it stopped a
2
half
inch.
inch.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
wasn't even an inch.
I was stomping, walking
Yeah.
up there, hoping I could shake the ground enough to knock
we
that
all
thing
hit
in.
ours before he did to see if it would fall.
Yeah,
It was
Trying
it
to
was
hit
pretty
his
it
ball to knock
definitely
it in.
violated all the rules of the PGA,
Who
waiting
cares?
forever.
It's all
Whatever.
good.
I'm not going pro.
No, but that was a inch tap in for
Yeah.
our par. That was
Man,
awesome.
It's a great day.
And then
We should
stupid hole
mic up
8.
and go out and play a 9 sometime.
should.
Oh, that'd be
yeah.
hilarious.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Let's
We should do
it.
that.
Yeah,
I
got
know my
PTO.
arms, I can't handle it, but I want to try.
I mean, I didn't realize you said 20 years since you've played. 20.
Yeah.
I figured 3.
Pretty close to 20. It's,
Oh, good
it's
Lord.
somewhere in that range, yeah.
Breeden just blew up all the
Oh,
chat
hell yeah.
here.
What's up, Breeden?
What's he talking about?
All right, he says the AE Peated was released at KBF. That's
Oh, nice.
the
Okay,
Angel's
cool.
Envy, so it's out there.
Yeah, we gotta
He
get our
said
hands on
very
that.
peaty and smoky. If you love the taste of burnt tongue, burnt Band-Aids is an acquired taste.
I love
Burnt
lingua.
Band-Aids
I don't
is
think
a
Breeden's a
great-
huge peated guy.
No, but Burt Bandy's is a great call for
Burnt
peated
Band-Aid.
whiskey.
it's
or
true though,
peated,
yeah,
you know,
for
scotch.
peated
Yeah,
scotch.
It's so
Yeah.
crazy to like that.
Oh, I love it.
Alpha
so
and
weird.
beta amylase is the enzyme. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks. Appreciate that. More nutritious when
Thanks,
sprouted.
nerd.
Go
Yeah.
outside,
Grass.
nerd.
Yeah. Yep.
Man,
That's awesome.
Thanks for adding all the details there.
Yeah, no doubt.
What does
Appreciate
he
that.
know?
Yeah.
He's only a nuclear physicist,
physicist.
medical physicist.
/Ascot judge.
Well, here
Right.
we'll play this before I forget
Master of
about it.
whiskey.
I'm Spencer Schrader with the Indianapolis Colts, and you are listening to the Final Third podcast.
Spencer Schrader. So we need to get
That's my boy.
a pacer player. We've got a fuel player because
We gotta
Colin
get a
did that
fever
for us.
player.
We got to get a fever player. And
We
a
got
pacer
some
player.
racers.
Yeah, I'm not
We got
allowed
some.
to ask.
We got some IndyCar racers. So yeah, I know you can't ask, but
No fraternization.
we'll find some way to.
Yeah.
It sounds like Ariel is really happy to be there.
Man, she was so nice. Such a nice person.
Lisa did ask if there was any update on Halliburton. He's not officially out for the season, right?
He is officially out for the season.
For the whole
Yeah,
season.
For the
Okay.
whole season. Yeah.
Not a second
He'll
season.
rehab.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
so he will rehab.
Achilles. I mean,
Yeah.
especially for basketball and
Yeah.
stuff. I mean, that's
I mean,
a season.
I can't remember the shortest. KD was like 9 months, I think, which is
Yeah.
like unprecedented. But like,
Well, and this is the difference though. KD was already aged.
right, yeah. I mean,
Halliburton's
he's-
got a long career ahead. You don't want to
Yeah.
pull him back too early because he could be out for life at that
man,
point.
just seeing him out there on the floor shooting free throws now is insane. So he's in the gym every day. He's in talks
Good
with
for him.
like all these big name players that have had injuries that are keeping his mental right. Like that's the biggest thing is like just stay strong, focus on the team. Like we're trying
Hey,
to
watch
think
what the Fever are doing. Watch what all their players.
Yeah,
I mean,
lead.
Halliburton
I mean-
comes and is a presence on the bench. We can see what that means to the team.
Right.
So do
Yeah.
that.
well,
Right.
he's at every wrestling event now too.
Oh yeah, he's got his own WWE merch.
He's doing all of it. Yeah.
We're still doing. I
Do we
can't say
wanna-
anything.
Do we want to take a quick break and then we can talk?
Yeah.
Did anybody watch the WWE last
Well, and
night?
I also want to
That's
talk
on the
about the
list.
events coming up
All
here
right,
too.
all right,
So
we'll
we
take a
got
quick
that coming.
break. Final Third Cigar is Indiana's exclusive Aladino Cigar Lounge. Come to Final Third for a selection of over 20 different Aladino cigars, including the Cameroon, a wonderful cigar with nice light flavors. Make sure and visit Final Third, the Aladino exclusive cigar lounge for Indiana.
Thank you, Aladino.
Always appreciate you, Aladino.
Yeah.
that event's coming up.
Yeah, that-
announced.
Yeah,
Let's talk about that.
So let's talk about the events coming up. So this Thursday, September 25th, our own lovely Ascot judge,
Ascot.
Will Breeden, will be here. He and I will be doing a pairing event. So where he's going to be talking about the whiskeys. I'm going to talk about the cigars.
Can we tell him what the whiskeys are yet?
No, we can't because
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure yet what we're
There you
doing
go.
there.
Well, maybe if Will puts them in there.
Yeah,
Does he
so
know?
possibly. I know we've talked a little bit about it, so we'll probably finalize it here in the next couple of days. So we'll do a pairing. It's going to be like a flight where you can buy the flight or whatever, and then I think he's bringing a special bottle on top of that flight as well.
Saz, baby Saz.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so that's September 25th at 6 p.m. Be here on time because we're going to get started immediately.
On time.
And then we're just going to hang out and talk whiskey and cigars, and you get to hang out and hear some actual knowledge from a guy that knows what he's talking about on the whiskey side for sure. Also, we can do events now. We've talked about this a little bit more. We're actually talking to some people this week again about doing some events. We can come off site to your site and actually sell cigars, sell merch, and talk about cigars to places. So if you know of somebody that wants to do an event, let me know. Hit us on the socials or call in here or whatever.
Yeah,
we'll
message
definitely take
the
care of
page.
you. So that's coming up. That's gonna be a lot of fun. And I do have an event coming up out at Harris Hoosier Park, October the 10th. So I'll be out there with a booth, and so if you want to come out there and watch some great racing and buy some cigars, that'd be awesome.
Now, is that one, before you move on, is that a high rollers only event, or is
Nope,
that open
nope.
to the public?
That is the big
Okay.
event there. They have a big race that night.
Cool. Okay.
So we're going to be out there
What day
selling
is that again?
cigars. It's October 10th.
Nice.
October 10th.
Yeah, and if you know where the Pegasus Bar is, our suite is usually to the left of the Pegasus Bar. I'm
As
going
you're looking at the
to
track,
be
yeah.
just
Yeah.
to the right of the Pegasus Bar where I'm going to have my booth set up.
Sweet.
So I'm sure you guys will probably be in the booth, but
Yep.
I'll be right to the right there.
Perfect.
September 27th, Saturday. This coming Saturday. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 to 10 p.m. We have our boy, our live jazz musician coming in
Yeah.
here. So he's going to be playing some sweet, jazz coming up that
Sing
night.
you sweet nothings.
And if you haven't been out here to see him yet, he's actually a lot of fun to listen to. He's just
can't remember his name. What
super
was his
chill. I
Any
don't know if she's
trombone
got-
that night from Scotty? No trombone?
No.
So I can never remember his name. It is Mace Chope.
Mace Choke.
Mace
That's what it
Choke.
was. Yep.
Dude is
Not
super
he's-
talented. Super
Yeah.
talented.
It's a great listen.
Yep.
Awesome guy.
October the 3rd is our McAuliffe event, McAuliffe Green
That's the
Party.
green release.
We're going to have pizza.
Yeah.
We're going to be hanging out. You're going to get hellacious deals on the McAuliffe Greens.
We'll have
all the
Jeremy
all
here.
the McAuliffe cigars.
Yeah.
Jeremy will be here. You'll be getting free cigars, some swag. It's going to be given away that night too. So that's going to be a fun night. Definitely a great night to stock up for your humidor because you'll be getting great deals. You won't see these deals anywhere else. They're going to be great
I'm going
deals.
to try to fly Lauren out here.
Chopin.
I don't. Lauren's taking on a lot more duties,
Yes.
so I know she's not going to be traveling as much. But I would still love to have her. But we're going to have Jeremy, and Jeremy's awesome, so we'll really enjoy having him out here.
Not as pretty.
He's cute though.
He's cute.
Yeah, he's cute.
Yeah.
October 16th is our Aladino event we talked about earlier.
Heck yeah.
So Husto's going to be here.
Annual
Trey Mack's
event.
going to be here.
You gotta
That's going
come
to be a
meet 'em.
great time, man.
Gotta come meet him.
And I would say that's a night to come with your questions
Yeah.
about someone that knows the entire industry, the farming, every aspect of cigars. Come out and ask Justo. He's super approachable guy and just a really nice guy
He's a very
too.
smooth guy.
Yep. October 30th, the Halloween party. Chloe's going to be doing the special effects
Let's
makeup at
go.
night for you guys. But come out dressed up or come out here and let her dress you up. Whatever. We got it.
Nice. So we started talking about the whiskey. You got more? Is there more events?
Yeah, and I'll just finish these. These are a little bit down the road, but obviously closed Thanksgiving Day. Black Friday's our adult
Adult
daycare.
daycare.
Membership opens
Membership
up that
open.
day. So get in here, talk to people about the
We've had a
membership.
couple people ask about that. So
We've
a
had
couple
several.
people that have been here in the last couple weeks have asked about that. If you have questions about it, ask any of us.
Yes.
Breeden or Heine or anyone else in the lounge.
Everybody,
We
yep.
will give you any information or message us about that you'll want to hear.
Yep, and then December 13th is a long way out. It doesn't seem actually it's not really that long way out.
not really
as far as it
It's going
should
so
be.
But
quick.
Ugly Christmas Sweater and Charcuterie Bar.
Heck yeah.
The
Again, we've talked about this. That
charcuterie bar.
charcuterie
Yeah.
bar
Isaiah's
is
mom puts it on.
insane.
But
Yeah.
make
Oh,
sure
it'd be
that
great.
October 12th, we're at live. You guys are live at
That's
the
right.
Colts game.
At the
Yes,
Colts game.
yes.
Live from
Stuff,
the
so
Colts.
that-
We
If
will
you
be
do go,
tailgating.
if you're going to that game, we should put a pin out somewhere of where we're going to be because we don't know exactly where we're going to be
we don't
yet.
know where we're going to go yet. So if you're listening or are a listener and you have a suggestion of where we should go to tailgate, let us know because none of us have any idea where we
None.
should go. So please, if there is a good tailgating section that we need to go to, we can bring the speakers and blast it to the parking lot. Just let us know where to go because
Yeah.
we're all noobs with the tailgating thing. So
And
we
the
need to know
last
where
thing
to
I'll
go.
say too is tomorrow, hopefully, God willing, everything will happen good. We're going to have our sound system set up in here.
Hey.
So
all
I'm
right.
supposed to get it installed
yeah.
tomorrow. So we'll actually have a new sound system in here. It'll actually be a lot more conducive to listen to games,
Yeah.
music, whatever. And then when the podcast is going, we can plug right into it, and
Nah, it's
it'll
gonna
be a
so
little
much
bit
easier.
better,
So much easier.
so much smoother.
I
So
can take my speaker home.
you
Yeah.
can take your speaker home. Yes, yes.
So a couple more things. We started talking about the last whiskey before we got into it. We're
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
the 90s concert at the Noblesville Arena, the arena at Innovation Mile,
Noodles home.
the home of the Noblesville Noodles,
Boom.
the Boom. So we're going. There's like 15 of us. If you want to join us, please.
I would
send us
love
a
to go
message.
there.
We have.
You gotta see these guys up costumes, man. It's
We
great.
all got outfits, 90s inspired outfits. Scotty got the whitewashed jeans.
I think Scotty pulled
Yep.
that out of his closet.
100%.
That's all
I
it
didn't
was.
know.
yeah.
I went to Goodwill. But how
mean,
badass?
still, though, yeah,
It was
like-
badass, right?
So I was
I'm-
trying to find a Game Boy.
Dude,
couldn't
that's a
find
good idea.
I was gonna bust it out of the pocket and start
Yeah.
playing.
They're gonna
Yeah.
walk in and say no electronics, sir.
I know.
This is
My
not electronic.
favorite
This is
Game
Game,
Boy
Boy.
camera.
Yeah, this is an
My absolute
accessory.
favorite part of that outfit, by the way, is the shoes.
The shoes.
Yes.
I got old school, high top Converse.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
White and blue. I mean, and they are so freaking comfortable.
See,
I mean, I got old school Fila's, and it's the same way.
Were
Like,
they
I
comfortable?
completely
Yeah.
forgot
Oh,
that this was going to
man.
be inside because I was thinking in my brain it was going to be at Ruoff. I'm like,
Oh, no, this
you're
is
wearing
indoors.
a freaking puffer vest
Right, yeah.
and jeans. I'm like, you guys are going to be hotter than hell. You're inside. It'll be great.
yeah, so I
It's
got the
gonna be
Fila
amazing.
tracksuit, like the full tracksuit,
Yep.
like bright. You know.
Breeden got himself a tracksuit as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
His is like
Run
velvet.
DMC.
My
Yeah.
favorite is your Dare shirt.
I got a Dare
Yeah,
t-shirt.
Dare
I
t-shirt.
get an undershirt, so I got a Dare t-shirt.
Oh man, I
But look,
remember seeing all the presentations, like going to the high school, and it's like, all these pot is bad, and now what? Marijuana's legalized in like 35 states.
Yeah.
I really
Start
The
wanted,
Dare
early.
people have got to be like,
Yeah.
damn it, I spent
I
all
wanted
that
a
time
Power
and effort.
Rangers one, but I couldn't find the right Power Ranger shirt that would fit. So, but we got it. But look, if you want to go, there's enough tickets. They're not canceling the show. I know a couple weeks ago we were like, we got to sell tickets because they're going to cancel the show. 'Cause
There are a
we were like
ton
the
of
only
tickets
people.
available.
There's still a lot available. And now we have a coupon code. The code is 2, the number 2, and then cold. So 2 cold is your coupon code. What you do is you go to the Ticketmaster app, you go to seating, you hit unlock, you type in the code. It's like 65% off.
Wow.
So unfortunately, our
You're saying
tickets were already
cold is
purchased.
C-O-L-D.
C-O-L-D.
Gotcha.
Because it's vanilla
C-O-L-D.
ice. Too,
Yeah.
too cold. Too
Too
cold.
cold.
If you want to go, use the code 2COLD. It's like 65% off for these seats.
And what's ticket prices?
Oh, I mean, like our tickets were $90 after fees. Our
So you're
tickets
getting it
now
for like 30
And we were third row.
$35.
Yeah,
Jeez.
35
So
bucks.
use our coupon code if you want to go. We got 6 more tickets. We're gonna do a raffle before Friday. So if you want to come hang out with
Are you
us,
tailgating?
No, I think we're gonna go to Aspen Creek before.
Yeah.
So
And I'll tell you, man, Aspen Creek is awesome.
I'll bring the PS1. We'll hook
Meatloaf.
it up to the TV and meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
Their meatloaf is
Really is
stupid
well,
good.
so
Yeah.
good.
So
Yeah.
one other thing before we wrap up here, Breeden's got gray and white Pumas. So yeah, Jen got a green velvet one with some black Reeboks. So it's gonna be dope.
We
It's
will
gonna be so much
definitely.
fun.
It's going to be so good.
Yeah, we'll post a group picture.
Is Jen doing the 90s hair? She got to do the
that would be
90s
great.
hair. Oh, yeah.
I already kind of have the hair because like
You do.
that was the style. Was just slick back, long in the
Long,
back.
yeah.
Like, so
Yeah.
it fits like
Because
right
the
now.
girl's hair was like
It was
not
that
as big
still
as the
poof
80s, but it was kind of coming down, but it was still kind of big and with a flat front.
Yeah, it was like a
Yep.
tame perm almost.
Yep.
Like yeah.
Or you could do like crimped.
Yeah, you
I
could
can
do
see
strips.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
hey,
so
if
like
any
Debbie
of the
Gibson
females
concerts, yeah.
need hair product, I have $32 worth in right now. So yeah,
Go see Alan for your hair.
I got
makeup.
enough hair
I
product.
was gonna do like the whole bleaching my hair thing, but then I decided to go with the upside down to the side visor.
Yeah,
that's what
the
I'm
white
gonna go with.
visor.
So I didn't have to do anything with my hair. That was
Yeah.
a better option for me.
Yeah, because you have to do so
Yeah.
much.
right.
Scott's going
right.
West Side
Dude,
Pendleton.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, our
West Side.
text group was West Side Hood Rats.
When you thought you were gonna move to the
yeah,
west
when
side.
we were going to move to the
Yeah.
West Side. Now it's just called Bitch Nuggets. But
Yep.
so one other thing, Moondrops the other day posted their Tawny Port bourbon finish.
Ooh.
So this was
yeah.
one that me and Rob tasted before the episode that we did at Moondrops.
Out of the barrel.
At the beginning of the year. Well, that was last year at this point.
Yeah.
Out of the barrel. And I think at that point it was like a 3-year. And
Yeah.
I think he was trying to get it to like 6. I think it's closer to 5 now.
I think it's closer to 5. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm not 100% sure, but Rob's going to go down there and meet with them tomorrow,
Yep.
talk about some events, hopefully get some samples. So maybe next week what we do is we do some Moondrops Tawny Port.
Yeah,
Because,
I'm in.
Man, pulling that out of the barrel, that stuff was phenomenal.
Well, no, I'll ask Mark too when I'm there if there's anything else he would like to spotlight on the show. We'll just do a Moondrops episode.
Yeah, we can throw it up. See if there's anything new they're going with the Pacers this year because they have their Moondrops bar there.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Desnuda.
Yeah, new sponsor.
Yeah, 1, Desnuda is now a sponsor of the Pacers, which is awesome. 2, they rebranded. New
Yeah.
bottles. Hand-blown, hammered glass.
They're awesome.
Different colors, red, blue, and green. Although the red is the Añejo, which I'm not a huge fan of because on the other 2, it's not that big of a deal, the Blanco and the Reposado. But on the Añejo, I feel like I would want a clear bottle on that
To
one.
see the color.
Just to see the color and the
Yeah.
age on that. So I'm a little torn between seeing the different color bottles. I do like the packaging. I like their new logos. It is more eye-popping on the shelf for sure. And then they elevated their juice a little bit. We got to try some samples the other day when Steve and some of the other guys from Small Batch were here. So
I will
it's
say,
good stuff.
if you like making margaritas at home,
that's a good
the
one.
Repo
Yeah.
makes a great margarita.
Yeah, it's like $40-ish for that stuff. So like,
I
Oh,
don't
they're
know what the
also
price is now.
Colt sponsors.
dude, yeah. Oh yeah,
Green-
Colt
green just
sponsors.
Colts.
They sponsor F1. So
Yeah.
they're getting out there with their sponsorship.
Desnuda's hitting
so.
it hard, and they make good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did that color. It was a lot like the old Corralejo,
Yeah, that's
which
what
you can still find
Yep.
out there. It's not. It kind of hit the market early in the tequila
Yeah.
boom, and then has kind of faded. I've been to that distillery, which is beautiful. It's in Jalisco. Absolutely amazing place. It's actually the hacienda where Miguel Hidalgo, for goodness sake, he grew up there, and he is the founder of Mexican independence.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, so I kind of like the throwback to the blue and the red bottles and Cortalejo and
Scotty
some of the
dropping
Mexican
facts.
history.
I know.
Yeah, heck yeah.
We
That's
got a
great.
history teacher over
Yeah.
here.
Hey man,
Nice.
I've been to Guanajuato a couple times. Love the city. If you're looking for an awesome vacation, it's in the mountains in Mexico, so it's not a beach place, but it's
Not
also
touristy either.
Well, it is.
Oh, is it now? Okay.
But not foreign tourists. It's the number one tourist destination for Mexicans because it's where the Mexican independence started. And so they've got a statue of La Pipola, who was responsible for setting fire to the gate where the Spaniards were all holed up. Unfortunately, all those Spaniards were killed. It's a revolution, so
Small
that
detail.
happens. Yep. But he put a big old stone slab. He was a miner, and put a big old stone slab on his back and carried a torch up to the wood gate and set the gate on fire while they're shooting at him with muskets and arrows and spears and rocks and everything else.
That's a brave dude.
Right? Yeah. And so there's a huge statue of him up on top of the mountain holding a big torch. It's a super cool place. The town it's a big city, but the downtown is only about a mile long by about a half mile wide in a valley, and tons of great bars there. It's a college town, so it's always lively. They got lots of festivals. We got to see the state band. They were playing in this atrium, or not atrium, but like I don't know, just an outdoor space. Love Guanajuato. Great place.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so a little history for you.
I know me and Scotty moved on to our Herencias.
I want to talk about this
Oh,
Herencia
yeah.
for a second,
But before we do
yes.
that, final thoughts on the blood medicine.
It's definitely pushed into a top 5 cigar for
Alan
me.
said
Me
it
too.
well. It's
Me too.
versatile. It's
It
very
is.
versatile.
It
between
goes all over the place.
everything.
Yeah,
The transitions
It's
have
a
been
long
great.
smoke too.
it
Yeah.
is.
Which
It
is-
is. Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah,
puffed
90
at it
minutes.
pretty
We just
hard.
we just killed it. Alan still got a nub.
I still got a
Rob's
still-
got a little bit of
I
his
got
final
quite a bit
third
left, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean that's a great smoke. But me and Scott moved on to the McAuliffe Herencia here. So, go ahead, give me your thoughts on this, there, Scott, before we finish up.
On the cigar itself.
Yeah.
Look, it's got so many different flavors that it's one I don't know that I'm going to sit. To your point, Alan, I'm not going to sit and forget that I'm just sitting here smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
Every time I go to take a puff, something's going to hit me in the head and go, "This is a different flavor." So it's going to make you pay attention. Love it. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's great.
I agree. I think this is one of the most complex cigars I think we've had from Crowned Heads yet. I think the transitions just changed the cigar so much all the way throughout, and each one of the whiskeys paired nicely with it in different ways. So
And
I think it's a great pairing.
With like the earthy quality of these, like wheat specifically, I think these would go really good with some of the Whiskey Acre products.
I think so too.
yeah.
And then possibly,
Well, I think that blood medicine could go with just about anything.
Yeah, I think it would have characteristics for just about anything.
I do.
But I also think that purple top willet would be really good with it.
Could be, yeah.
Wow.
Because
That's a
that
weeder
was-
too, I believe. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
It
it's
is.
like we're
It is.
the other willet products really are not that good.
I like the green
But the-
top.
Yeah.
It's
But I'm partial to that purple top. What was it, an 8-year?
Yeah.
So I think that one would go really good because that was a little earthy, a little punchy. Longer
I'm pretty sure the
finish
green
on
top
that
now
one.
is 4 years.
Is it?
It used to
Okay.
be 2, but I think as they
I have a 4. Yeah, I think I have a 4-year store pick from Liquor Barn.
yeah,
Still, so.
yeah. I think maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago they changed it from a 2-year product to a 4-year product. So
Yeah.
it definitely improved.
Well, and you guys already jumped into the Herencias. So just so you know, when you come in here and do the McAuliffe Green event, you're going to get a bunch of free cigars along with the big discounts and the swag and all that stuff. These are some of the cigars you're going to get. And honestly, they're sleepers because we sell them here now too, and people have been smoking them and loving them. The Habano and the
These are
Maduro, they're a really great cigar.
They are.
I think these are ones like you can't not have the fans on with these. These produce so much smoke
They are.
that it is just billowing.
Yep.
And
Yeah, agreed.
the flavor that comes out of these are, I mean, let alone to buy these for the price point, but then to get it as your freebie if you're
Yeah.
buying other stuff, like
So this
It's
Come
a
hang
great
out.
freebie cigar because I think we get lost sometimes in the red, blue, purple, green,
The color series,
black,
yeah.
the color series. Like I always forget about these
Yeah.
and stuff, and I've smoked a few the last few weeks and stuff, and it's like, man, this is good stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
and we just
really
got some of the Medalla, the Robusto size too.
I like the medallions.
The Medalla is one that's kind of got lost with the color series because it's a little bit pricier. but I mean, it's only a couple dollars more.
Yeah.
And it's a great cigar too. So
Yeah.
I mean, McAuliffe, you can't sleep on any of them right now.
What do you think, Scotty?
I'm grabbing some bourbon.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll wrap up here so we can
Yeah,
move on
let's wrap
throughout
up.
the day.
Yep.
But Scotty's going to pour that. What do you think about this Herencia, though? I know you wanted to say a couple words about this one.
Yeah, so I forget what I was drinking the other day, and the notes still are there, even with kind of what I got going on right now on my palate. But chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a good call.
That's
a good
very
call.
cool.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
we're
mean,
gonna.
it's like a fresh baked right out of the
oh
oven.
man. Hey,
Chocolate
Chloe.
chip cookie.
Hi, Chloe.
I like
Yeah,
that. That's
so-
actually a good call.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll get
I
into one here
smoked
in a
it-
minute.
I smoked it when I was at home the other day. I just was kind of going through my humidor, and I'm like, I haven't smoked that. What is that?
Yeah.
And I pulled it out and was like, holy hell, this thing is chocolate chip cookie all the way.
And who doesn't like chocolate chip cookies?
They're the best.
Come on,
They're
man.
the best.
My butt.
Mike's over going, God dang it, I can't
Yeah.
have chocolate.
My butt. That's who doesn't like it.
Yep.
But yeah,
All
so
right.
tune in. A lot of sports today. You know,
Yeah.
watch the Fever game. Watch the Colts. Let's go Colts. Let's go Fever.
Hockey's
Hockey.
back.
Yeah, preseason hockey stuff's going on. So
Yep.
Hoosiers are great.
let's go
Hoosiers are awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
It's a great time to be an Indiana sports fan.
Yeah,
It
I'll
really
say
is.
that,
Yes,
so.
it is.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll wrap it up here. So
Yeah.
a lot of events coming up. So stay
Yes.
tuned. We'll post more about all the events. I know we talk about them every week, but
And more coming.
yeah, more
Yep.
coming. More good stuff.
If you're
Rob,
listening, come on out and check out the Indie Fuel Open House.
oh yeah,
3 o'clock
3
today.
o'clock today. Yep. Yep.
Fisher's Event Center. Rob,
You
where
guys-
can they find you?
Yeah, you guys can find me on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. Final Third Cigar.
Find me at Scotty D Smokes.
You can find me at both the visuals, Spencer Lee's, and don't forget to follow the Final Third podcast.
You can find me here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just come to the
Alan
live.
lives here now. Yeah, it's all good. Well, thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you
Yeah,
next week.
thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.